Mics are
It's
hot.
great. Oh,
Hot mic.
And we are
it's
live.
great. Just arbitrary people.
We are live with Surrender Your Booty, which I almost called Tal'Dorei World in Chaos.
I mean, it's probably my fault for that.
It's an amazing. It looks like a sweatshirt? I can't tell.
It is.
Awesome.
I'm just hot.
There's also somebody who's just like totally talking through the point where you were trying to start the show. So that's why it felt like Tal'Dorei.
That's completely accurate, actually. Welcome to Surrender Your Booty, Soulbear RPG's premier comedic D&D game. As always, we are proud to be sponsored by SoNerdwear.com. It's what the nerds wear. Make sure to go to SoNerdwear.com, use that discount code SoulBear, get yourself 10% off your order of cool, geeky gear. Do it today, do it now. Just tab over, that's what multiple tabs are for. You can still hear us while you shop to your heart's content. Whew. With that, let us do a quick recap of why the fuck is this dock so loud? Sorry. It's like it's a dock. You shouldn't. You're supposed to be
I was
peaceful.
gonna say, Car is probably throwing a dance party again.
That's not what's loud. It's the fucking.
Was that
water.
the name of the recap? Why the fuck is this dock so loud? I was so confused.
I mean, it could be. Anyway, for a recap. So as we began last session, your ship was accosted by merfolk, who were there to attempt to rescue their princess Ariala Grandia.
Oh, I forgot about that.
And as you murdered about 3 of them, with them, not hitting you guys that hard, it turns out it was a huge misunderstanding. And on the word from Ariala, they took their leave and, said, hey, deuces, we'll go let them know everything's fine. Sorry for accosting your ship. Our bad. And with that, you all continued to travel until eventually you reached Saltmarsh, where you all decided to split up a bit. And Stephan and Merchant went to the tavern and got their drink on. Amara kind of hung out outside, if I recall, at least initially.
Yeah, she was people watching
Yep.
and stuff.
People watching. Fouk hung out on the ship. Why everyone trusted Fouk to stay on the ship, we'll never know. But Fouk didn't burn down the ship, so it was all okay.
I put the fear of God in Fouk about burning down the ship, though. So.
That is accurate. And Caranys and Ariala went to go knock on trees to go and try to find a pixie-sized spyglass, where they found. Let's see, where they found Tiny Tim's itty-bitty store in the city. And not only procured the tiny spyglass, but also a kaleidoscope.
2.
2 kaleidoscopes.
Because I have an evil plan with those.
Which
Because
are...
they have to collide.
Yep.
Yeah,
which are
so
more-
we can use them if we get lost, and we just, use them and then...
I forgot that you gave the Pixie the kaleidoscopes, and I want you to understand that that's going to kill somebody.
So, I have regrets. Meanwhile, Stephan and Merchant got completely shit-faced at the tavern called Hardtack Life, where the barkeep, Sebastian Tonafun, gave them drinks called the Sucker Punch, which lived up to its name. Eventually, Amara came in, saw that they were just completely toasted, and was trying to keep them from hurting themselves or others, and just trying to keep them from hitting the floor. Where eventually Caranys and Ariala did make their way back, and everybody worked their way back to the ship, with Caranys and Ariala deciding to go make a little bit of coin performing. And then you all regrouped back to the ship to prepare to go to the Banana Hammock Estate and return the statuette or idol that you have that is very important to the banana hammocks. So we'll go ahead and just pick up on the ship. Dawn breaks over your keel boat. And what do you all want to do?
Am I still in the crow's nest? Did I take watch overnight, or did we do a watch?
I would imagine that you probably did, but I would also imagine that you probably drank yourself into a stupor.
Let me roll on that.
Okay.
I did, but Dracula did not.
So Dracula kept watch.
Yes.
Dracula was hanging out with me. He was sitting on one side of it.
He came up with me in the middle of the night.
What happened last night? My head hurts like at least 3 times more than normal.
Well, you probably had some of what I normally drink, but a lot of it.
Stephen, first thing, it's good to see you, my good man. How you doing today?
I'm doing very well, Mr. Merchant Name Slipback.
Thank you very much, Stephen. It appears we've decided to take some of the local libations, and we have failed to keep our wits about us. But at least we are back in the safety of what appears to be our ship.
Yeah.
And we are now good. Now, Stephen, it's always good to see you. I believe Stephan's, the French one. I actually write the names because names are important. My apologies. Step was the one who partied with us. But either way, good to see you. All of our friends are somewhere around here, and I believe we have our ability to take this statue to the mansion, something like that, and get our reward, so we can get the hell out of here.
Okay. So we have a plan.
Yes, we're going to go up.
Yes, take statue to the top of, I think it was the highest point of the island.
Banana
Wait.
Hammock Mansion.
We're going
So-
to the spooky house.
Wait. So we're going to a mansion, but what's this about spooky?
The mansion has been said to be haunted. I obviously believe in such things because I have seen divine things happen. So, Merchant gives like all the history that was told to us, like there's a family and shit and all that good stuff.
None of the clerics
Lamar forgot. Lamar forgot.
And so we're going to the place where all the clerics and the paladins went running from the ghosts. The people that are supposed to be able to like turn ghosts away.
Yeah, but they didn't have a necromancer with them.
Yeah, sometimes those who follow a higher being sometimes have very little constitution. When that high being don't answer, that's why I worship a stronger one called my left hand.
See, my only question is, are there actual banana hammocks there? Because if there's actual banana hammocks there, I'm not gonna go near it, because that one's probably going to put me back in one.
That's just the name. That's just the name of the people.
But
Banana
he
hammock.
put me in a banana hammock, and he tried to catch me at the pixie trap.
What?
I assure you,
Pixie trap.
That's
Now-
how they catch the pixies and take you and sell you to the youth.
have I ever told you about the festival of catching pixies, where the children run around
What?
with
Okay.
bananas?
That's a bunch of ball hockey.
Let
Now-
me tell you about the thing. As we walk,
She's like hands on head, like freaking out right now.
You know, you don't need to scare this little one any more than she already is. I mean, she already makes undead.
She makes undead. She goes invisible. She's following Dracula around, and she pops up in front of my face, and I shoot her. I don't know.
First of all, Dracula is following me around for reasons. She's still kind of drunk.
Do you conclude that I'm the crazy one here?
No, you're not the crazy. Well,
Thank you very much, good sir.
no, I mean, I'm the last person to say there's a crazy one.
You know what I gotta say, Stephan? Stephen, my apologies. Stephen, while you may have multiple reasons to say that you're not crazy, that you might be crazy, you have done the least amount of crazy things. in this party.
Oh well, that is good to know. Because I don't recall anything that happens when I'm not here. So
far, a lot of helpful stuff, really.
oh, that's good. Well, that's good. That's good. Good. Okay. So are we ready to go then?
Does anyone need any more materials from inside? Because I have a strong feeling that once we go to this place, it's either going to be we are rich and we can leave, or we are trapped and we are fucked.
Are there any bodies nearby?
Live or
Why
dead?
would there be bodies nearby?
Yes.
I believe that we have yet to come across a dead person, but
That
if
can be
there-
remedied.
I assure you it will be when we find why the clerics have been running.
Oh, maybe we can find the cleric's body.
What's the limitation of that? Doesn't it have to be like a couple of hours or days?
No, I don't think there's a limitation on raising, animating the dead.
As
No.
long as you don't want them to function like they did before they died, then I suppose then there's no limitation. But if you want them to actually have some semblance of their previous self, then yes.
Question.
Okay.
Amara or my other friend. Do any one of you have the ability to save our ass in case my mortal coil exits this plane?
I do
yeah.
have. I got healing stuff. Lots of healing stuff, in fact.
Good. Good. The vampire heals. I've been a bard for a long time. That's still a new one for me.
I was a cleric before I became a vampire.
One day we're gonna have to figure out how that happened, because your deity must have looked the other way when you got bit.
I already told you I'm cursed.
The other way.
Yes,
Well,
I'm cursed. That's how it happened. It is what it is. But at least my immortal life has been pretty wonderful and going around the world and seeing people and meeting things. So, hey, worse things have happened.
Man, if I were you, I would mess with so many vampires. I was like, hey, let's go to the beach and just chill until the sun came up and see what happened. Anyway,
I did do that. To the
Okay,
witch.
you've been spending too much time with me because that's a me suggestion.
I've done that to Dracula once or twice.
Listen, he's still pissed off about that.
I'm his creator.
I can't
How
believe
you doing, Fouk?
I'm just gonna. Merchant's just gonna start walking off the ship. I can't listen to this no more.
You doing okay? You've been a bit quiet lately.
He's listening.
Who's listening?
He or she. Sorry.
What?
Whatever
What? Who?
preference.
Who is this androgynous whatever
Oh.
not?
Oh, I might be able to explain.
Gosh darn it, Caranys, what did you do to Fouk?
So I may have told our changeling friend that if they light the ship on fire or use a lot of fire, that it might make a bigger target for God.
Okay, I can see how that might be helpful to some, but we don't want to give our friend Fouk nightmares.
Could never sleep again.
Oh.
Fouk, you hear in your head, I am the nightmare.
Yes! Yes!
Book needs to lie down for a little bit.
Do I hear this?
No, that was just for
love it.
Dracula. That was just for him.
I love it so
Oh
much.
no, another person's broke because of Dracula.
All right, everybody. Before we
All right, hold on. Hold on. I'll be right back. I just need to pop into the cabin there for a second. Okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna like go into the cabin, but I'm gonna keep the door kind of cracked up a little bit so I can still see Fouk. And I'm gonna connect with her brain.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
That's right. I still don't know your main character's abilities. Oh, that's gonna be great.
He's psychonic?
Fouk,
I thought he was just a fighter.
this is God.
What? Fouk, no, Fouk, sorry, don't kill Fouk.
No, don't apologize. You are wonderful in my eyes. You are loved by God.
God and Fouk friends?
Yes, God and Fouk are friends. But I need to ask you a very big favor.
Oh, Fouk do anything for friend.
Okay. Now, I know you love the fire.
Fouk love fire, yes.
Okay. Now, it's very important to keep that fire off the ship.
Oh,
But when you're off the ship, you just go nuts.
No.
Oh
Fouk.
As long as you are keeping your friend's health in mind, okay?
Fouk,
Why do I feel like Dracula's gonna
Friend's health in mind.
peek in
Just
and be like,
keep that trigger. Keep that trigger ready. Don't hurt your friends,
No.
but keep it off the ship,
Oh, okay.
okay?
Okay, Fouk.
But you do you because you are wonderful.
Fouk's so lucky to have God as friend.
God is lucky to have Fouk as friend.
Oh my god.
Best Fouk day ever.
Anyone else having 3-5 wish spell memories?
I'm waiting for Dracula to pop in after he leaves her head and is like, no, don't do any of that.
I don't.
didn't hear any
yeah,
of that.
Dracula has no idea that happened.
Hey,
Okay.
Fouk be good.
Okay. Be good, Fouk. I bless you.
I have the most inspirational music going on in the background right now, so it just makes it even better.
Pirate rock music? I don't know what I'm listening to right now.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna sit on Dracula's back.
And I'm gonna disconnect and
Fouk's just gonna keep talking to God.
Not getting an answer.
No.
God, where did you go? God.
Okay, so where we are we ready to go to this banana hammock estate?
Wait, what?
Merchant just holds up the idol.
Oh, there we
I've
go.
been ready
Okay.
for a while now. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
I'm like-
Mr. Merchant named Slickback. Why don't you lead the way?
All right.
Dracula, can I catch a ride? I don't want to walk.
Lazy as ever.
I love you.
Get on.
Merchant pulls out his lute and starts playing to the window. Wow. To the wall. To the sweat
guess-
drop down my leg. And all you people of interest beg. Oh, skeet, mother.
I cast Minor Illusion to give him some background support.
People crib walking.
So as you are
Escape.
all apparently parading towards the banana hammock estate,
There's no reason to be quiet.
I'll let everyone but Merchant and Caranys roll perception checks.
Dracula?
Okay.
No,
Oh, that's
Dracula
right.
is like, what the fuck are you all doing? Dracula's not
Okay,
embarrassed for
I'm
himself, he's embarrassed for
proficient
you.
at least. Okay, that's good.
I'm his
14.
lover.
That is my
He
dumb
picked
stat.
this.
I heard
This was his choice.
I heard 14.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a 13.
13.
Why is perception a dump stat for me? What the fuck?
No, wisdom. Wisdom is a dumb stat.
Oh, okay. My character's not good at anything but charisma, really.
What did Fouk get?
Fouk got a natural 20, so total of 27.
Fucking hell.
Damn.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
So as the party is happening in front of Fouk, you're so busy like thinking about your interaction with God that the music doesn't faze you, and out of the corner of your eye, you could swear you see a hunchbacked man following you.
Don't burn while on ship. Oh, wait, Fouk on ship now? We off ship?
Yeah, you're off ship. You guys are traveling towards the banana hammock estate.
Fouk can burn.
Okay, so I have spells
wow.
again. You know, this feels so good.
Isn't magic great?
It is now. I'm becoming a fan. Yeah, she's going to cast Hold Person.
Okay, what's the save?
A Wisdom 15.
Not a bad reason.
You just see like mid-step, this hunchbacked man stop, and just because he's mid-step, just falls over, and the rest of you hear a thud behind you.
Do I hear a thud, or do I think it's part of the bass music that I'm accompanying?
You think you just dropped the bass, and so does Merchant, but Stephan and Amara noticed the thud.
Fouk's gonna-
Merchant is stopping and like posing because the bass dropped.
What? Who's that? Fouk?
Why, Fouk thinks?
And Fouk's gonna like skip over to him falling over on the ground, kind of lean over and be like,
Fouk can burn now, so you should best tell us who you are. Oh,
Oh,
right.
wow.
and she'll let go.
And why did you do that?
Oh. Because you follow us?
You guys are going down the road to the banana hammock estate, so I just decided I was going to follow and see what you're up to.
That's still a little creepy.
Insight?
Okay, go ahead and roll insight.
I say I'm not the first at this. That's a 12.
12. It's hard to read.
He's hard to read.
Is that so? Okay.
So as you guys get closer, you can see has a horribly deformed back. He's very hunchbacked. It's hard to determine his age. He's got very stringy hair, but he's mostly bald, and he kind of has like a lopsided like mouth, which makes it difficult for him to talk a bit.
Huh. Okay. Well, why don't we try this? And I'm going to connect with his mind.
Okay.
Hello. Why are you following us?
Why, hello. I noticed you were going to the banana hammock estate, and I was very curious, as so many clerics and paladins have fled in terror from there.
I see. So, nothing. You have no sinister intention, just looky-loo?
Oh, I assure you, good sir, I have no ill intent towards you and your companions.
Okay. Well, I apologize for my friend. We're just a little jumpy, you know. We're going to a place that, like you say, a bunch of clerics and paladins come running away from. I don't know why we're doing this, but we are.
Well, it might be the cash reward that I hear the banana hammocks have in store for anyone who returns their relics to them, but by the way, I'm so rude. My name, of course, is Blister Chucklefuck.
Blister Chucklefuck? Oh, we just had somebody jump in on the call.
We sure did. I will fix that on the fly.
It's Ariala.
Okay.
My
I need
connection's
to-
also really shitty right now.
Was that was Blister Chucklefuck?
Yes, the name is Blister Chucklefuck.
Oh, well, Stephen. I don't remember my last name, to be honest. I think I had one. I'm sure I had one. I've had a lot of shit happen in my mind. That's why I'm able to talk to you like this. Anyway, let me help you up, and I'll go over and I'll reach down to help him stand up.
All right, you grab his hand, and you can feel his hands are very clammy as you pull him up.
And he will feel that my hands are very clammy as well.
And in your head, you hear, "Oh, I see we suffer from the same affliction." Well, similar, at least, of the hands.
Oh, you touched by an aberration as well?
Oh, no, nothing of the sort. I just, I get the sweats. What can I say?
Oh, yeah, I apologize. That's not sweat. That's kind of like a mucus. Yeah.
Well, that is very interesting. I have so many questions, I must admit.
I'm sure you do. People eventually ask a lot of questions, but I don't have a lot of answers for you today.
Well, I accept that and your kindness in not slaying me on the spot. I know how off-putting I look.
Everybody is off-putting looking when you're with a collection of, well, these people. Yeah. So, yeah, it's all good,
So might I ask, were you after the bounty on the specific rare items that the banana hammocks are in search of? Is that why you're going?
I believe so. Yeah, we have something that we're supposed to return for some form of reward, and yeah. I don't know. I miss a lot. I'm not always here, and I miss a lot.
Not always here. So you don't normally travel with these folk?
Oh, well, my body does.
Oh my.
I mean, I have an entire lot. Well, I have just a big bunch of nonsense up in here. Yeah.
See, for me, up here is where I find clarity.
I don't remember clarity.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, my friend.
Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. Anyway, we've taken up your time, and I believe my friends may be done with their musical number, so we can get on with our, running away from a mansion.
Does that mean you want us to stop?
You can't. This is all in their heads.
Oh, I thought that was out loud. I'm sorry.
No. But out loud you hear,
I have to say this musical number was very good. I don't hear too many musics that I like, but this music is something that I like very much.
Merchant turns around and is like, well, thank you for hello, my good thumbprint.
Thumbprint?
Oh yes, everyone, this is Blister Chucklefuck.
No,
Say what?
Yeah, he was just curious because he doesn't see a lot of people going up to that mansion except for the clerics and the paladins that run away from it. So, yeah, he was curious. He was
hiding behind Slickback's hat right now.
He was following behind, and our friend Fouk here, very astute, noticed this while we were all distracted by musical numbers.
Caliban entertained, mesmerized, yes, by a merchant named Slickback's impeccable music, yes.
Sure, of course, Mr. Merchant named Slickback, of course.
Yes, so that is Blister
Chucklefuck.
Blister Chucklefuck.
Okay, you know what? I've been around. I've heard many languages. It just didn't quite settle correctly in my ears. I do highly apologize. My name is a merchant named Slipback. He raises up his hat. This is Caranys. You've met Fouk.
She's got daggers in her hands.
And Amara. And our quiet friend in the back there is Ariala. We are all on our way to return a statue we've gotten from a good friend, and hopefully finish our quest. Question, why are you up here by yourself?
Oh, I live around here, and I saw you all going down the trail, and I decided that
You know what?
I wanted a little bit of adventure too. So if you want, I can help be a lookout for you as you're in the house.
Well,
You do that. You know what? You stay, you stay good behind us. Keep an eye. Make sure there's no other nefarious creatures going taking us out. As a good person you are, we are going to turn, away from this area, and yeah. Merchant turns around and goes, wow, just keeps walking.
I will remain ever vigilant.
I'm gonna slip out from underneath his hat. I don't trust this. I'm gonna go sit back on Dracula.
there you go. That's very good. That's very good of you, Mr. Chucklefuck. We appreciate your help.
Aye, Captain.
Oh, right. I'm the captain.
You're a real captain? I was just saying that because we're on an island.
Well, I am the captain of the ship. Yes, I am.
Take me with you.
Oh no.
I don't know.
I'll prove my worth.
It's Steven's call.
If you can prove your worth, I mean, it's not like we couldn't use another hand. So we'll see. We need to attend to this issue right here first, and then we can go from there.
Yes,
Okay?
I will stand outside and watch.
All right. Sounds good. Okay. Good job, Fouk. Good job.
Fouk did, and Fouk always do good.
I know you do, but you know what? We don't tell you enough.
Well, I mean, Fouk kind of blushes and looks away.
Shit, did we ever say Fouk did a good job?
I mean,
I don't think we ever.
no,
did.
I think
I think that might be one of the first compliments Fouk legit got.
No, I think Kara did once.
yeah,
I don't remember.
maybe.
I just don't think my
John
characters
did.
ever did.
Yeah.
John did? Oh,
John
yeah.
did. Yeah.
Okay, good. That was so sweet. Steven.
Sure.
One way to describe John.
No.
Can Kara snap Dracula? She's gonna pat Dracula on the head and be like, "Okay, it's time for you to go take a nap right now, and I'll bring you back when I'm scared." Okay, so she's just gonna pat him on the head and then kiss him on the snoot and then just snap him out of existence.
As you do that, you hear, "You haven't seen the last of me."
Oh, I know. Stop being a grumpy old man. And she just pats him on the nose. she goes invisible. Because I want her to scout ahead.
Okay.
This weekend at Bernie shit with the Dracula is the best thing.
Okay, so Caranys, you're scouting ahead.
Yeah.
How far ahead are you going from the group?
I don't know. What's my flight speed? My walking speed's abysmal, but I don't know what my flight speed is all the time.
Something dumb.
I would imagine. I think it's like 20 feet, right?
25 feet flying speed, 15 feet walking speed.
Okay.
So, 25 feet.
Is that because of the booze?
No, well, maybe. No, I'm 4
Joke,
inches
joke.
tall. My legs are
Joke.
like an inch.
The walking, I get. The flying, though. I mean, it feels like pixies could fly faster than that, though.
Yeah, the very fact that you're still walking at 15 feet every 6 seconds is fantastic. You're the fastest gnat I've ever seen. If you saw
Right?
if you saw a roach crawling 15 feet in 6 seconds, you'd shit your pants.
I mean, I've seen that. I've
That's a
seen
wolf
that.
spider.
You know?
No, that's wolf spider speed is what that is. Those
Ugh.
fuckers will chase your ass.
Jesus
Okay, don't
Christ.
say that. Don't say.
Yeah,
don't put that picture in
no.
my head.
Dude,
no.
dude. So we were. There was this. Sorry, this is a work thing. I saw a snake just out of a bale today at the
My
very
God.
top, and I was like, okay, all right, cool.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like 30 feet up in the air. Anyway,
Sorry,
All right.
didn't mean to
All right.
derail, but I was just wanting to point out. Jesus, you're fast.
She'll go 25 feet ahead and just keep watch. Just
Okay.
scout ahead.
So go ahead and roll perception.
What even is my okay? What is perception? Not high. She's too busy thinking about Dracula because I rolled a natural 2, so a 4.
So you see Caranys. Well, no, you don't see. What you do see is a low-hanging branch. And as you're all walking forward, you just see the low-hanging branch just and shudder a little bit.
She has to come visible when she makes contact like that if she hurts herself.
Yeah, you'll take 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
She just like gets clotheslined by the fucking branch.
And you just see Caranys slam into the branch and just goes fucking cartwheeling into the ground.
Oh,
A merchant just walks by.
sparkles fluttering down from the branch.
I didn't do it.
Oh, Pixie down, Pixie down.
Ah, my head, my ribs, my legs.
Don't
Is
give
my
up on
wing
us.
still attached? She's like checking it.
I mean, I would just pick her up and let's carry on.
Ariala will do that. All right,
Yeah.
come on.
See, this is why I like you. You're nice to me. Slickback sticks me in his hat. The other one.
You show up in my hat. You show up in front of me, and then you show up in front of a tree. I did none of that to you. I did nothing to you.
So you put that tree branch there.
You know what? Sure. My new druid name is Branch. All praise me.
So is it just Branch, or is it like a merchant named Druid named Branch, or
That was pretty funny, actually.
I remember that. No, actually, there's a
That was a good
prestidigitation.
joke.
Prestidigitation. The words "a merchant named Slickback will remember this" appears above his head, and just keeps walking.
All right. So, as
what
you continue,
sort of meta shit is this?
as you continue walking, eventually you start seeing the house looming before you. There's a stone wall that seems to have crumpled around it. Used to be about 6 foot high, and in some places still is, but a lot of it is decrepit and kind of fallen in on itself. There's an ornate metal gate, and it's kind of slightly open and a little bit off the top hinge, so it kind of hangs forward a bit. You could still hear the sea from the cliffs below. And there appears to have once been a well-tended garden in between the wall and the door. The door of the main house, sorry.
Excellent. So what are we gonna do from here?
Well, my more astute and learned friends, anyone want to walk ahead of us and make sure there's no traps? Unfortunately, I'm not quite good at that.
Maybe the dead should go first.
You mean me?
No, the vampire.
Okay. Well,
Well, no, didn't
No
mean to be
problem.
insulting. I just thought it was more logical.
I mean, I can go invisible, so maybe not send visible body inside. Listen, that tree branch came out of nowhere.
Wait. Before we all sacrifice ourselves, do any of you have the ability to check for traps or know how to look for one?
I bet you the Pixie does. I mean, she's a wizard. She's probably very smart, right?
I am very smart. On a scale of 1 to 20, it's a 19.
Really?
Mine's a
Wow,
16.
That's the point. Everyone just goes.
That's the difference between intelligence and wisdom.
She has a 15 wisdom. She just acts like a dumbass.
15
Oh.
wisdom? You should know better.
No, she does. She just chooses to.
She does. She don't give a shit.
Listen, she doesn't care about this mortal plane bullshit. She knows how to evade the archfey. This is bullshit to her. She
Well,
care.
Well, Caranys, my friend, if we would like to so diligently look for traps. So here is the thing, my friends. While I do not expect any issues, the very fact that this place has not been tended lets me know that no one of any real ilk has been here in a while. And if we've had a lot of religious members run away, that means it could potentially be danger here. Wolf would scare him freaking face. So, but it's all about being careful, being tactful. Anyway, with that said,
Out of character note, Brian, just for your knowledge, my passive intelligence or my passive investigation is 22.
Okay.
son of a bitch.
Damn.
Just so you know.
I can open your eyes.
I would say with that, a little bit of extra information about the garden is that there appear to be a few broken gardening tools and a large rose bush. It's a single rose bush, but it's a large rose bush that's kind of near the gate and seems to be choking out all the other plants.
I'm gonna go look at this plant. I'm gonna go invisible. And then I'm gonna go look at this plant. Okay, I'll be right back. Bye!
Go ahead and roll stealth at advantage.
That's what we're gonna say.
Thank you for the advantage, because that would have been bad. Hold on.
Are your dice still cursed?
Yep. Because that was a 4 and an 11, so 14.
Okay. So, as you get near the rose bush, go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
I don't like it when you talk like that. Oh no. Lamar, why did you have to remind my dice they were cursed? 7.
Shit.
So you're leaning closer and closer and closer to this bush and investigating it. Does an 18 hit you?
I believe so. Yes.
Okay. You will take 4 points of piercing damage, and you are grappled, and you begin to be dragged down into a burrow by some sort of creature. I need everybody to roll
invisible.
initiative.
I'm invisible.
You were.
I'll be back any minute now.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
invisible.
I will say this. The rest of you can go ahead and roll a perception check at disadvantage to see if you notice something happen by the rose bush. And maybe someone will learn a lesson about always being invisible. Who knows?
Yeah.
Okay.
I rolled a 5 for my initiative, by the way.
Okay.
You said disadvantage?
At disadvantage.
Okay.
18.
18?
Yeah, 8.
19.
19?
I rolled a 2.
Ariala?
That would be much better.
8.
Okay. So, Fouk and Amara, y'all noticed a rustling by the rose bush. You don't know what it was, and as quickly as it begins, it stops. So I will throw Amara and Fouk into the initiative to start.
Sounds
Just so I can keep track of how many hits Caranys is taking.
14.
14. Okay. Oh, fuck.
Okay.
That's an insane roll.
18.
You got a what?
18.
18?
Um,
Okay.
chat, I am taking dice donations of non-cursed dice. If anyone would like to donate to the cause. Let me change my d20s because they don't like me.
Okay, so, as Caranys is being dragged into this burrow by a large furry creature, 3 other large furry creatures are all going to try to begin snacking on this little morsel. You're still invisible even if you take damage. It's when you give damage that you come out, correct?
It's when I give it, cast a spell, or decide to end it.
Okay. So disadvantage.
Which she is definitely going to decide to end it on her turn.
All right. So the first one can't seem to figure out what the first weasel is eating.
Oh, it's a weasel. That's nice.
The second one also is just snapping at air, and you can feel the teeth like brushing by your face. And that's
She's screaming.
I figured it was a cat.
All 3 somehow fucking miss.
Oh my god.
Bringing it to Fouk.
Okay, so is she still invisible?
Yeah, and she's also being drugged down a burrow that you don't know exists yet.
Oh, okay, well there goes my first plan. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to detect magic.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if it really works this way, but for this instance, we'll say it does until I can look it up.
Okay.
You detect some magic, and it is about 10 feet into a hole.
That's what she
That I would like to, as a bonus action to try and jump where I'm detecting the magic.
Okay.
Just flying. Put food flying in the air.
So you go flying to where you detect the magic, and you just belly flop onto the ground. Because the burrow, it's a burrow, it's below ground.
Oh, forget it now. And I think that's all I can do. Can I do?
Well, you used your movement, and you used an action to detect magic, so unless you have a bonus action.
I'm reminding myself of everything that I have right now. Action. Nope, not right now.
All right.
That I can see.
Amara.
Okay. So are they within 10 feet? Is that hole within 10 feet of where we're standing?
Of where you're standing? Yeah.
Okay. So I am going to cast Thunder Wave.
Okay.
And it's each creature within a 15-foot radius originating from you must make a Constitution saving throw, and its save is Con 13.
Okay, so you're going to walk up to the hole to do this so that you're within range, correct?
Right.
Okay. So, con saving, and that includes Caranys.
Yep. Please don't hate me today. God damn it.
First one's an 18, natural 18. Second one is a 7. Third one's a 4. So one of them succeeds, the other 2 fail. Oh wait, there was 3 more. So natural 20 for the 4th. So 2 succeed, 2 fail.
Okay, so it's 3d8 worth of damage. I got a, let's see, I got a 21. So it's 3d8 worth of damage. And the total was 21.
21 points of damage?
Yep.
Oh,
I'm down.
It's
even halved, all 4 weasels explode around Caranys. Like their insides just like reverberated, and just like a shockwave went through their bodies. They literally explode. The burrow is filled with weasel guts and an unconscious Caranys.
I will be visible at that point, I think.
Yeah, you would be visible at that point. At this point, everybody, the rest of you notice that something's gone terribly wrong. You see Fouk belly flop like jump over a rose bush and belly flop. You see Amara do a thunder wave.
I will say I do have a glow to me, like a blue glow, so she probably is like just there's like a blue light coming from the hole.
First they have to figure out the whole burrow thing. There's no more
How
initiative.
big is the burrow?
It is. Does it tell me?
Did she fall into the burrow?
She was being dragged into the burrow.
Okay,
So
she's still in the
she's 10 feet into the burrow at this point.
Okay.
It's about a medium-sized burrow under the rose bush. So
So it's
you could
3
belly
foot
crawl. You could belly crawl into it.
Oh, okay. She's going in.
Okay. So
And you know what? I'm gonna make myself super like slippery with prestidigitation, I guess. Can I do that with that?
I think that's more like a grease spell kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm thinking so. Oh wait, I might have.
I feel like this is gonna be like that night that I kept rolling nothing above a 10 during the Tal'Dorei game.
I
Brand.
don't have it. Damn it. No, okay, I don't have it. So yeah.
What the hell?
Okay,
just
well,
gonna-
you're a small
Merchant,
creature.
do you
so
got a
it's easy
mage
for you.
hand?
No, I don't.
What about merchant?
What's up?
You got mage hand?
Yes, I do.
Oh, you do.
Well, Fouk's in the tunnel now.
Yeah.
Oh. Use that magic hand, reach down the hole, and pull out a pixie.
So
All that happened in 6 seconds.
Phrasing.
No, that was perfectly. I am really high. That was perfectly phrased.
so
I like to imagine Ariala was like lighting up a joint, and all of a sudden she got like one hit, then Fouk belly flop. She's like, "Wow, this is good shit," and a thunder wave hit. And, like, just
I was
blew
literally
over.
about to cast Thunderstep too, so like.
okay, so Fouk dives into the tunnel, and does Slickback like maneuver the mage hand past Fouk, or how's that working?
Yeah, so the mage hand, like, just he sends
I'm
out the
gonna
mage hand.
grab Fouk by the ankle and kind of like, let's think this one through.
Oh no, Fouk, okay, Fouk. She's trying to
Fouk
put
is-
it back
Fouk
in.
is
Pat
friend.
Fouk
Fouk is friend. Fouk is friend.
No.
Yes.
Oh, just no.
I will say roll
Oh.
opposing athletics checks because Fouk
Oh,
is fighting
God.
it.
I'm a battle master.
Yeah,
I
but,
have
but
a
nat
+0.
ones exist.
I mean, that's
This is true. Okay.
That's a 14.
That's a 17.
Okay. So yeah, Fouk, you just dig your fingers into the soil and just you get dragging out as Merchant holds a slight pixie in a near invisible hand and floats Caranys out of the hole, covered in weasel guts.
The
my.
Oh.
mage hand comes up to his face and he screams, "Wake the fuck up!" And let's see. And you get 9 points of healing.
Oh, she's gonna wake up. Yeah, goddamn shit! And she'll like, which
Oh.
one of you brought me back?
This
And-
is great.
And then it drops you.
And Amara will cast 1d8 plus 2 on her, so she gets 10. Because I rolled an 8.
She's like, oh, this feels better. Where's my man? And she's like, brings Dracula back. I almost died and you weren't here for me.
You pull Dracula back, and he's in a smoking jacket, and he has a corncob pipe and slippers on his 2 back feet.
Oh, we may get along.
Yes.
And he just looks around, and he's like,
I think I may have miscalculated a little bit about how big those things were. Just a little.
No, listen, okay, so maybe I don't go near the bushes. So maybe we go in window.
Is the door open?
the door to the house is closed. The gate is slightly ajar, as
I'm
mentioned.
gonna open the gate.
The mage hand taps Ariala Grande on the shoulder. While I'm sure that you are more capable, open the door, traps. And so mage hand opens the gate.
Well, to be fair, Ariala already said they were opening the gate before that, so Ariala does open the gate, and it creaks open. Sounds very rusty. It's a little bit hard to move, but it does open.
Ta-da.
Okay.
I'll walk over to Fouk. Now, aren't you glad you didn't go down there? You would be covered in that.
I mean, Fouk could have cleaned it. Would have been kind of fun. Fouk's never been down a burrow before.
Been down. She was not there for that. I can't remember. I was gonna make a Barovia joke, but yeah.
Oh.
Just walk to the front door.
Okay,
Fouk gets that a lot.
so you said you walk up to the front door?
Checking for traps, yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll investigation.
Investigation?
Yeah, you're looking for traps.
All right.
Yeah, right?
Search for traps. That's why I suggested the Pixie.
Oh! Dirty 20. I rolled a 19.
All right.
Hot.
The way
Is it?
appears to be clear.
I don't believe I did that.
The way appears to be clear, and the door does not appear to be trapped.
Then I opened the door.
All right, you open
Well,
the door.
first, I want to knock on it.
Okay,
That might be good.
Anyone home?
so you knock, and go ahead and roll a perception check.
Jeez. Okay. 18.
All right. You don't hear a response, but you do hear the groan of old wood, of the sound of like a really old house settling.
That's what she said.
Damn. Well, the more I thought about it, the funnier it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, no response.
Front door open?
Okay, you open the front door and you see a dilapidated interior. Appears to be damp from the sea spray, from the ocean breeze.
That's what she said.
There are patches of mold everywhere, but the mold doesn't appear to be harmful.
Making it too easy.
Bodies?
There are no bodies. The wood appears to be pretty rotten, and there are thick dust and cobwebs and trash scattered everywhere. Plaster from the walls and ceiling is strewn across the floor, and the furniture appears to have been vandalized. The fireplaces show to be cold and as if they have not been used anytime recently. Aside from that, it's pretty dark. Since it's during the day, some of the holes from the floors above and the roof are causing light to stream in. It's dim, but you have enough sight to see if you don't have dark vision. As far as where you end up, you see an entrance hall before you. To your left, a corridor leads into the west wing of the house. The walls are bare and bits of smashed furniture lie upon the floor. Ahead of you, another corridor leads toward the rear of the house. On the eastern wall, there's a stairwell that climbs to the next story, and a balcony that overlooks the entrance hall along the north and west sides. The stairs appear to be safe to climb, though the balcony rail is broken in several places, and under the stairs at the north end of the hall, a third corridor leads east.
So, merchant will use prestidigitation to light the few candles that he can see, including the fireplace.
Okay, the candles light easily enough as there's still a bit of a wick, but the fireplace does not catch. It seems like whatever wood is there has been charred, to such a degree that there's no fuel left for any fire.
Okay, Fouk creates bonfire in the fireplace.
There's now a fire in the fireplace.
Hell
Fouk
yeah.
wins! Fouk beat fire.
You know, this would be a really nice place if we could fix this and like exercise it, but like
You know what? I was just thinking that this would be a fantastic place for. Just needs a little bit of feng shui.
Yeah, and look at the
But why do
beautiful
we
view.
have to exercise it? We could use ghosts as friends.
I don't think they're that kind of ghosts, but I like where your head's at.
Doesn't this house belong to somebody else, though?
Yeah,
Does
that's
it
actually a
look
good
like
question.
It belongs to somebody else.
Does this house belong to somebody else?
The
Thaumaturgy.
banana hammocks?
Yeah, the banana hammock estate.
Sleepback uses thaumaturgy to boom his voice. Hello, banana hammock.
Hang on, I have to see what that does.
Oh my.
Oh no. I'm gonna sit on Dracula with his smoker jacket and bunny slivers.
I feel like there's something.
Yeah, I should get punished for this stupid thing, but why? We're already inside.
Hang on.
Remember that time you picked a fight with Strahd?
Remember the time the Strahd poked my character?
And you died?
Nope.
No, I died.
I don't remember. Yeah. Remember
Yeah.
the time you died?
You got away and I died. That's how that ended.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember that time that you made a fantastic character named Fouk?
I mean, that's
Okay, here we
Fouk
go.
can never die.
All I know. Okay, this is stupid. Yes.
No.
But the last time I was justified.
Okay, so yeah, you don't hear any answer. You don't hear anything at all.
Oh great. Now we're not gonna get our goddamn money. Actually, no, that's a problem because we're doing this for the ship, and if we don't get this, if we don't do this, we can't keep the fucking ship.
Oh, that's not an area spell, is it?
Are there any strange architectural oddities hidden? Possibly.
Go ahead and roll investigation. Though to look for such a thing, I'll put it this way: you can roll investigation to get a really thorough look for hidden things, or you can roll perception and not do a thorough search, but not have to touch anything. Either way, you will have to move inside the house to do this because you're at the doorway.
I'll light my torch to get a better, so I'm not just relying on dark vision.
Well, the candles and the fireplace have been lit for you, so you don't need to use the torch if you don't want to. That's up to you.
Oh, I thought Fouk just got the bonfire. Okay. I guess I will investigate. It went so well last time, surprisingly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I cast
Roll
detect
them
magic while
dice.
he's doing that?
Sure.
Nope. 6.
And I assume so. You're just investigating the main hall, correct? You're not going down any of the corridors or anything like that. Just checking out the main hall.
Yeah. Just where we're all kind of gathered right now.
Okay. As you're investigating, there's one piece of the wall feels very damp, and as you're investigating, it almost feels like slick and like almost like mucus. And as you touch it, it kind of grosses you out, and you just put your hand right through it, and the part of the
Ew.
wall kind of had just rotted away.
Does that feel familiar at all? Like underwater sort of deal?
No, it doesn't. It just feels like old.
Does it feel like a certain captain we may know?
No, it does not.
Okay.
Brian, is there any paintings or relics of what the family used to be here? I mean, as a bard, I'd be pretty interested in that.
Go ahead and roll an investigation.
Do I
Or
see
not
anything
investigation,
with
sorry,
my detect
perception.
Magic?
Nothing with your detect magic, no.
Both of those are terrible. And I rolled a natural 1.
A natural 1. As you're looking up and trying to look for any painting, a little bit of settling sawdust or some kind of like debris from old wood lands in your eye and irritates your eye a whole lot.
Since she's an archaeologist and stuff, would there be anything she had? I rolled a 16.
A 16. What kind of like what were you trying to
Just
determine?
anything to like date the like when these people left or how fast they left. You know, like stuff that was
Okay.
put together.
So you're
the
trying to
history of
figure
what
out
happened.
when the last time someone was there?
Yeah.
Okay. With that, did you roll investigation?
No, I rolled perception, but I can roll investigation.
Yeah, do investigation for that particular roll.
16 plus 3.
60 plus? Oh.
Okay. So with that roll, you do notice there appear to be 2 sets of recently made humanoid tracks. One set of footprints leads from the foot of the stairs and along the western corridor to your left from the entryway. And another set of tracks appears to lead straight down the entryway to a door at the far end of the entryway.
So she's kind of down there and she's looking at it and she kind of looks both of them. These are pretty fresh tracks. And she tells them what way, what she sees with it. So we can go that way, or we can go to the left, or we can take some and go both ways. Which do you prefer?
What's your professional advice?
As you so gallantly pointed out, I am undead, so...
I guess.
I like her. Everyone sees Slickback go, bitches!
Nope.
And then I cast Unseen Servant.
Okay.
I want to play the character and just make him fly.
I know, it's fine. Granted, you don't see anything. You see, bitches. I want you to follow tracks along the way. If you come to safe passage, knock twice. If you see danger, come back and touch my shoulder.
Okay. Which tracks are they following? There was 2 sets.
Which one do you guys want to follow?
Well, the closest one to us seems straight down, so they should probably go to the left, and that would make sense.
Yeah, we can follow the one straight down.
All right, straight down. Even though, yeah, straight down.
Okay. So you have the unseen servant going to the left.
Yep.
Okay.
Is there something you wanted to say, Stephan?
No, I'm just
And by the way, Merchant lets everyone knows what he just did. I have the ability to have one of my unseen servants do things without us dying.
Okay. That's great, Mr. Merchant named Slickback. So, spooky mansion. We're supposed to return this thing, right? For
We're supposed to give it to the banana hammocks. I think that's what the captain from the
right.
But
there we don't seem to see any banana hammocks here. But you said there are fresh tracks, so maybe there are a couple banana hammocks still around, kicking around.
Yes, I believe. Well, here's the thing. I don't care if it's an alive or dead banana hammock. I'm putting this in their hand because that's the way that I promised. But I want to make sure
Two different versions of banana hammocks?
There's 3 actually. People, the hammock that you slept in, and a lovely piece of material that covers penises. Anyway,
What? No. Okay, so all right, so you sent your little unseen servant over there, and we're gonna follow these tracks down here. Is that what we're doing?
Try not to split the party, but my servant can go pretty far without needing to be that close to me.
Right.
And how far can it go?
15 feet.
15
Oh.
feet?
That's not very far.
It can move up to 15 feet. So if it moves 15 feet and that is clear passage, it will knock. And then I'll move closer.
Okay.
Oh, I see. You're sending it up to scout.
Yes, scouting. Sorry.
Okay, and then we follow it.
Yes.
Okay. That's a great idea. Okay.
Thank you for simplifying that for me, Matty. I don't know why I couldn't get those words out of
It's the magic version of the 10-foot pole.
Yes.
Right.
15.
So a magic 15-foot pole. That sounds like a band name. Okay.
Well, I have a new thing for Wednesday's game.
There you go. Magic 15-foot pole. Okay. So we got that. And because we would much rather go in this direction than go downstairs in the spooky house, right?
I mean, we're
First?
kind of in the spooky house.
We're inside of the house right now, and
No, I know we're in the spooky house, but going downstairs in the
To the
spooky
spooky?
house is even spookier, right?
I mean, down or up, you still get fucked.
Oh, well, I mean, nobody said anything.
Oh, we could
about-
spend all this time talking, or we could just go.
I'm just
Come,
gonna.
Fouk.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to gather what we're doing here. You don't need to be impatient with me, okay?
I'm a pixie. I don't have like a limited lifespan like you do unless I get dragged down the hole by a goddamn weasel again.
I was kind of with Amara right there, so I follow her.
So,
And
as
Fouk has more experience.
as you all begin to investigate the Banana Hammock estate, that is where we're going to go ahead and take our break. So we shall return in 10 to 15 minutes. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us. We will be back shortly. Mics are hot.
Hot Mike.
There it is. And we are back with more Surrender Your Booty. So, where we left our players, they were about to make their way into the haunted Banana Hammock Estate. Were you following the Unseen Servant, or were you all going towards the straightaway?
Are we on the
so we're-
ground floor?
That's what
You are
we're
on the ground
getting
floor, yes.
Okay.
Experts of haunted homes.
Amara was gonna go straight down to see what she could see down there.
Straight
go.
down is that staircase that, like, you can see in the main room.
No, it's like straight ahead towards that room all the way in the back. You see a room to the left and the right. And then,
And then
yeah, a room to the back.
okay. Oh, well. I don't know. This is a human spooky place, so not my territory.
Let's follow Amara. I just tell my unseen servant to just stay at the door and knock if there's any problems.
Okay. So y'all head forward. Do you want to check out the room to the left or right of you, or do you just go beeline it towards, just follow the footsteps?
She's following the footsteps. She's trying to track where the footsteps went.
Okay.
Merchant will take a quick look and, like, as you pass by, just look and make sure there's no, like, hiding bandits.
Okay, so into both rooms, you want to take a peek?
Yeah, just a quick peek.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
As you open, which door do you open first? The one on the left or the one on the right?
Right.
Okay.
I'll get left when he checks in.
Okay. So as you open the door to the right, you see two stuffed armchairs that stand near the fireplace of this room. The covers of both have been torn and the stuffing has been pulled out, but the wooden frames are intact. A broken table lies on the floor near the north wall. You also see... Yeah, okay, so I told you about the fireplace. Okay.
Signs of a battle or struggle, like claw marks, weapon scars.
There does not appear to be, but if you'd like, you can roll a perception check.
This dice is on fire. I rolled a 1. I don't see shit.
Yeah, you don't see shit. Meanwhile, on the other side of the hallway, Ariala, you see a long table that stands in the center of this room. It lies broken on the floor. A broken chair sits against the wall between the windows, and there's a heap of broken dishes in the northwest corner.
Okay. Is there any footprints to continue to follow?
Yeah, where'd the footprints go?
They continue down the hallway. These were just rooms on either side of you as you continue down the hallway, where there is another door.
I guess I'll perceive it.
The room?
This
that you're
time.
in?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll perception.
22.
All right. Aside from what was noted, there doesn't appear to be anything out of place. There doesn't appear to have been any traffic in this room. The room's pretty bare.
Alright.
From the hallway, Fouk's going to just have activated her detect magic.
Okay. Yeah, there's nothing magical around.
She's still gonna keep it active.
Okay.
For however long that lasts.
Alrighty. So you continue to the door at the end of the hallway?
That's where Amara's heading, yeah.
Okay. So you arrive at the door. The door is closed.
Dungeon Master.
Yes.
Tell me if this gets too meta, but is there a role that I can check where Ariala can attempt to describe the... Or is there a way she would know the utilization between detect magic and detect good evil?
I would say as a battle master, probably not. You're not really she's not really well versed in magic.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Just wanted to check that. Cool.
Yeah, no problem.
All right.
All
She'll
right.
continue on.
Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
No,
So Amara's gonna like see if the door just opens like normally, like from whatever which way. Push it open, tune on.
Yeah, you grab the handle of the door and you pull it down, and the door slowly swings open, again as if the hinges themselves are rusty. You see a kitchen before you. It's dirty and damp with patches of gray mold and cobwebs on the floor, walls, and ceiling. In the southwest corner is some iron cooking equipment with a chimney above. Next to it, under the window, is a cracked and discolored stone sink. To the right of the sink, a small closed wooden cupboard is fixed to the wall about 5 feet above floor level. Against the far wall, a flight of wooden stairs leads upward from west to east. The woodwork of the staircase is decayed, and a few of the treads are missing.
Are there any footprints that could be able to be seen in there at the moment? Or did the footprints just stop?
Let's see.
This place is both weird. Why is there a staircase in the kitchen?
The footprints appear to lead to a door that would be on your right.
Oh, footprints go that way, so that's the way we need to go. And if you're a human or susceptible to icky things, cover your nose, because there's a bunch of spores over there.
Can I investigate the spores
The spores.
without, breathing them in?
So you want to investigate like the patches of gray mold?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and roll investigation.
I'm good at that. Don't fuck me. God damn it. 12.
It just appears to be regular mold that you would expect in a place that's kind of been damp and mildewy.
It's just because this place is nasty.
Well, I mean, it's a mansion near the beach. It's bound to be damp.
Listen, I grew up in the summer court where there's a lot of mansions near the beach, and I don't know if it's just the humans don't take care of their stuff, but I've not seen it get this bad.
I mean, humans are pretty much idiots, so yeah, that's probably fair. Yeah.
So I'm not crazy.
No, not at all.
Okay,
Humans
good.
are a bunch of dummies. They don't take care of nothing.
I mean, not in this case.
Yeah,
Okay.
no.
Well, don't touch it, because mold's nasty anyway, but...
Though, do we know if the banana hammocks are human, or I don't think we got that information though.
I
did
think
not.
they're no.
No, we did not.
I
So-
just assume it's the human house because it's built like a human house. Not that I've broken into any human houses before
Insight
No.
check.
and
No.
stolen anything.
The
Go ahead and roll
footprints
insight.
are human.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Well, they're humanoid at the very least.
Humanoid. Yeah.
Go ahead and roll insight, Ariala, and Caranys, go ahead and roll deception or persuasion, whichever it is.
Okay.
I rolled a 18.
13. She's lying through her teeth.
Of course she is. You know what? I didn't have to do that. I assumed. Like,
That's what I did.
I guess I'll cover my faces because we're going up the stairs, right?
Are you going up the stairs, or are you following the footprints to the door on the right?
Oh, I guess we're following the foot. I thought the
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Mara's following the footprints.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do I detect any magic in the room?
You sure don't.
Okay.
Okay, so Amara goes to open this door where the footprints go.
Okay. You open the door, and this room displays the same effects of damp and decay, although it's way more intense. This room seems to be far more disgusting. The mold grows in patches on the floor, walls, and ceiling. A large copper cask, split, discolored, and empty, stands under the window with a small heap of crockery shards on the floor beside it. There are stairs that lead down into what is presumably a cellar. At this point, I would say your detect magic does notice some magic on the top stair.
Is mine still active?
Yours? When did you cast yours again?
Before we went down following anything?
I'd say, with the amount of investigating and things, I'd say no, yours is not.
Okay.
I'd say Fouk's yours on the tail end of yours.
Yeah, because it only lasts 10 minutes.
Correct.
so-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we should be wary about first stair there.
Okay.
That's good life advice.
You
No,
know, I will say because of your detect magic, you know it to be illusion magic.
Ooh. It's fun illusion magic, so who knows what it's gonna be.
Oh.
You should send your servant over there so we can find out.
What's an illusion? Is the step?
Is it like a rune kind of glowy, or is it like?
It's just the top stair glows. You can't tell. You can tell what school of magic it is, but you don't know what the effect is.
Oh. Step is glowing. I don't know what to tell you.
I can't
Merchant-
dispel it right now.
Merchant takes his pimp cane and like taps it.
Oh no.
As you do,
Fouk stands back.
I'm not close.
as you do, you all hear hideous screams as if souls in torment are rising from the cellar below. I need all of you to make wisdom saving throws,
Oh no.
Awesome.
unless you are immune to the frightened condition.
I
Am I immune to frightened yet?
don't even
Don't
know.
think I
Hold
am.
on.
Not a
Yeah.
damn thing am I immune to, so.
I think that's the next
Does
level.
Dracula need to make that save too?
Dracula
Wait,
does need
he's-
to make that save. Although as a
Okay.
vampire, is he immune to frightened?
let me look.
This would be close.
Class features.
Okay, so what has everybody got while...
No.
Dirty 20.
Okay, success.
I
How
got
am I
an
not-
18.
18?
How am I
Success.
not immune to frightened? Oh my god. Okay.
It was wisdom saving, right?
Wisdom saving.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Jesus.
How the fuck am I not immune to frightened? This makes no sense with my build.
What did Fouk get?
This wouldn't have anything to do with dragons, would it?
Sure would.
Cool. That's a 15.
You said
Okay.
a wisdom.
That's a success.
Oh my god. Okay.
You said wisdom.
Wisdom.
He does have a good saving throw for that, but no, he's not immune.
Okay.
God damn it.
Big ass piece of dice.
Kara got a 9 and Dracula got a 17.
Okay, Dracula's fine. Caranys, you're the only one affected by this. You feel the screams chill to your bone. You now have disadvantage on all ability checks for a period of time. I'll let you know when it's up.
Not that that matters anyway with my fucking dice curse, but okay.
That's all that happens. Just the
Cara's like,
scream.
What even is that?
What's happening there?
I gotta let y'all know. I was expecting this to be a false board at the most. This,
I did-
There's dead people trapped in it. We gotta let them out.
I'm
Who think they're
shit my
dead
pants.
now?
They're definitely not alive.
What kind of Scooby-Doo mystery mansion is this place?
Dracula's just looking at me like, the fuck?
Okay.
You guys, we gotta get away from the stair. They're angry.
Well, no.
I would be too if my entire life was meant to be stepped on.
Well, who's the tankiest of us all? Ariala?
We're all just looking at
I go.
All right, after you.
And she'll walk up the stairs diligently.
Okay.
Actually, Fouk, directly behind me.
Fouk, come.
Watch
Fouk out.
for your funny illusion magics.
Okay, Fouk will cast it again.
You're gonna cast detect magic again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
Damn it.
I in my
aren't we
fear,
supposed
yeah.
to be following the footsteps though? Like
Isn't that what we're doing?
That is what you're doing.
Yeah, those-
going upstairs?
Yeah.
No, you're going downstairs.
That's where they're leading.
First step downstairs.
Maddie, there was two.
That
There was
was
two.
the-
Okay, no, I'm getting that. Quinn said up, so
Oh,
That's-
okay.
at least that's what I heard.
Okay.
Okay,
so that's why I was confused. All right, cool. No, we're good.
All right.
So, down once more to the dungeon.
in my fear, I get on Dracula's back and I hold on like a freaking like monkey on the. Have you seen the baby pig riding a monkey video? Like I latch on to Dracula like the baby monkey riding a pig.
You
Like
just-
how
My
all of
favorite
us
thing
just
about
shook
that
our
is, like,
head.
I love my favorite thing is like we all should have seen that. You saw that, right? No, it's not normal for the rest of us.
I love how you're right. Every single one of us is like, no, what the fuck?
I will say.
I'm not crazy.
I will say, Stephen, at the sound of that scream, you do need to make me a check.
What do you want me to roll the?
Yep. Roll your random, please.
Alrighty. What do we got here? What do we got?
Quinn is watching that video, isn't he?
Yo.
Wait. Oh, okay. That's appropriate. Dude.
This one. Let's see here. Where's my notes?
As he pulls the shield off his back, pulls out a scimitar. Okay, there's like something totally spooky going on here.
There's dead people trapped in the stairs.
Well, let's find them and destroy them.
Before we do that, real quick, my holy friend, can you remind me your name? Because I forgot to write it down.
Oh no, that's cool. I'm Finn.
Finn, it's good to see you again, Finn.
Totes. What's your
right.
name, Slickback?
Thank you very much, Finn. Names are important. Anyway, I crossed into the wrong character. Anyway, pimp name Slickback. Thank you very much, Finn. Anyway, Ariala, if you would like to so bless us with your presence of going down the spooky ass stairs.
Yes,
Okay.
I will. So much to pay attention to right now.
So, Ariala, as you head down the
Yeah.
stairs, you see shoulder-height wooden bottle racks line the north and west walls. There appear to be no intact bottles left in the racks, and shattered bottles are all over the floor. Against the east wall at the foot of the stairs rest two large metal storage bins that appear to be empty. In the center of the room lies a human corpse clad in plate mail. A long sword lies by the corpse's right side, and a large shield covers its legs.
What?
Fouk.
Fouk burn?
Burn.
You
Well,
guys,
first
is it
off-
another ghost?
First off, do you detect magic?
Detect, yeah, she's casted it, so does she detect magic?
I don't think so. No, you do not.
Okay. Fouk's just gonna test it out first. Have some fun with it, with a little firebolt.
You strike the corpse with a firebolt, and it singes the armor a little bit.
Fireball has a. Do we hear the fireball go off?
You sure do. It's a firebolt.
What is
Okay.
going on?
What's going on, dudes?
Don't worry, it's dead. Fouk didn't kill it.
What's dead?
So Amara kind of
Go
make
downstairs.
Amara's gonna kind of make her way down there to see what she can see with this. Well, obviously it's dead.
Yeah.
We totally could have fucked him with them.
We still can. It's not too late.
Do you believe?
Amara, my dear, can you tell us anything about maybe the armor and any insignias on that thing?
Can I roll a history check?
Yeah, go ahead and roll a history check.
Boom! 26. Not
God
20
damn.
plus 6.
God damn.
So, with a 26... Sorry, I was doing a little bit of moderating on our chat. With a 26, I would say there's no real like insignia or anything like that this this corpse has on them. But you do notice that this does appear to be a prior adventurer who came to the house for some sort of reason. and apparently never made it out.
Well, it doesn't look like this is our banana hammock family. This guy looks like he is just a former adventurer and probably got stuck here or scared here. But
excuse me, Mr. Dungeon Master.
Yes.
I would like to use my divine sense.
Okay. Nothing really picks up. The corpse is dead.
Oh. No, I mean, like, 'cause I'm still kind of at the top of the stairs.
Oh, okay.
And I just want to, like, see if I sense any, like, fiends or undead or celestials within 60 feet.
No, there are not.
Okay, cool.
I mean, aside from Amara, of course.
Does Dracula not?
Oh,
profit?
right.
Yeah, and Dracula, of course.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, cool.
Nothing within 60 feet?
Cool.
this
That's
entire-
good.
This
That's
entire
good news.
building's only so goddamn big.
right.
Remind me, Fen, that can't see through things behind total cover of certain materials, correct?
It's just that is not behind total cover.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Never mind.
So, yeah.
Okay.
well,
Well, good thing we found the.
Sorry, Amara first. It was plate armor, right?
yeah,
It is plate mail.
it's plate, but it's not anything in particular.
Can you wear
Usually,
plate?
I could wear plate.
Do you have plate on?
I don't think I have. Maybe do I have plate on? Hold on. I don't know. I'll have to play. No, I have leather.
What?
Amara,
Oh my god.
Why?
Like,
Oh my
our
God.
Cleric.
Dungeon Master, is this armor usable?
It's pretty banged up, but it is usable.
I can fix that. Can I fix that? I should be able to fix that.
I mean,
I'm a
I'll say this,
cleric.
just for clarity, there is no negative penalty associated with using it. It will function as regular plate mail. It's just pretty dinged up. It looks like it's been brutally clubbed.
Oh,
I forgot about a paladin. I'm a cleric.
yeah. You should still, if you have the
Yeah,
cleric.
you're the.
You can take chain or scale mail at level 1.
Oh,
Well, yeah, but what
Nice.
kind of what's your I'm sorry,
Heavy?
what's your domain?
Tempest.
Tempest should be able to wear heavy armor.
This can wear
Does
heavy
he-
armor,
does
right?
he wear
Yeah.
heavy?
I got me some cool armor. Thanks, Quinn. Or
Is there anything else on the bottom?
Ariana.
There is a longsword and a shield, and an explorer's pack. But real quick, point of order, Amara, are you grabbing the armor off the corpse?
Yes.
Okay, give me 1 sec.
As Brian starts the initiative.
No,
Uh,
that's not what that is at all.
Oh no.
Does an 18 hit you?
Oh yeah. It is.
Okay,
Yeah, check for traps.
it's not a trap. Okay.
Oh no.
As you grab the corpse, these disgusting little creatures fall out of one of the open wounds and immediately start digging into your arm.
Oh, that's some mummy shit.
Oh, okay. This is gonna hurt her a little bit, but I'd like to try and burn them, like
Okay.
off of her.
You can attempt, but first
Creepy.
they do get their first
Yeah.
bit of damage.
God,
That is 10
please tell me
points
these
of
aren't really
damage
things
as
there.
you can feel them burrowing into your flesh.
Oh.
Fouk, go ahead. You want to try to burn them?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Just
Okay.
want to do a good thing for a player.
What happens when you try to
Oh,
be good?
at 20.
Nat 20. Okay, roll damage.
Yes. Okay. Hey, this one. So that's 22 damage.
Okay. Amara, as you feel them burrowing into your forearm,
I'm
As-
down. I'm frenzied.
You're
I'm a level
down?
5. Yeah, down.
What? How?
What?
You took down 10, and that just took down.
No, she doesn't. The
No,
damage
no, it
doesn't
doesn't
hit
hurt
you.
you.
The damage is on the grubs.
But I'm a vampire. I'm susceptible to fire.
I know, but this is a very specific thing. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm ruling it as this very specific thing because specifically you do need fire to get these things.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah. So, but you do take 1 point of fire damage.
I can look at 1 point.
However, as these creatures are burrowing under your skin, you see just the tail end of them as they're singed and they kind of pop and are kind of just dangling out of your forearm, but they are dead.
Ah.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Do you want to pull the rot grubs out of your arm first?
Yes.
Fouk will help.
Okay.
Help.
Not quite.
Yeah. So you pull them, and they're longer than they first looked as they were starting to devour your flesh.
Oh.
And listen, this is a straight up D. I didn't even create these. This is
This is first edition shit right here, man. This is
No,
like,
these are like
this is
long
old.
butterflies.
I don't do
this is
work.
old school shit. Yeah. This is
Oh.
Gary Gygax shit.
That's like the, you know, the bug in the mummy that like burrows into the guy.
scarabs. Yeah.
Oh,
Um,
no.
I will say you did manage to get the plate mail though. So
Yay!
Kara's not touching shit.
did Fouk still want the explorers pack, or what was it you wanted?
No, Fouk's gonna just burn the fucking whole body now.
What are you using to burn the body?
A lot of fire.
What? Fire. Just
Can I help?
big.
Do I have something? Hold
That's a
on.
little too big. You know what? Actually, how big is that?
I have fireball.
I'm gonna create a bonfire on top of the body.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
You put a bonfire on top of the body. It takes a little bit, but it's definitely faster than if you were just to firebolt it over and over and over and over again.
I mean, yeah.
I'm gonna throw a firebolt in just for good measure, though.
All right, and you throw a firebolt in as well, and the body catches and starts burning, and it smells awful. But yeah, you do hear more like squeals and pops as more rot grubs explode inside the body.
Oh,
Cool.
Sorry, Quinn.
oh, no, this is
Oh,
Ariala.
okay.
But still, yes.
Kara is like both simultaneously like ooh, and then at the same time, oh my god, and she's just like hands on head on Dracula's back like this.
Fine. She's trying to fan it away from the group. It's like, it's fine. It'll go away in a minute.
So do I get uncommon or what? Is it like +1?
It's just regular plate mail.
Okay. Cool. Plate mail. Got it. Thank you.
Kara takes a swig of her drink.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that made her armor class go up to 18. I like that. I am no
You
longer
went from 11 to 18?
10 to 18. I was squishy.
Mad squishy. Slickback will, Merchant will go, by the way, I think it might be a good idea to make sure you're not wearing that while on the boat. You know, swimming.
Oh, no. I keep my leather in the back somewhere.
Oh, do you have a bladder? Oh, that's okay. You're fine then.
Okay.
So what's the next step? Sorry, I had to go for a second.
No problem.
Is there anything else downstairs?
That you can see? No. If you like, you can go ahead and make an investigation check.
Okay, I'll go down and investigate because I'm really good at that.
Ariala is shell shocked.
But I did
Literally.
roll pretty good, so a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay, with a dirty 20, there's a couple things you notice. One, under the rack of wine, you do spot one intact bottle.
Oh,
Don't.
what, dude? Wine, man.
What kind of wine?
I would like to hold on 1 second. I gotta look at this.
Do you want me to grab that for you? I have mage hand.
Oh no!
You should start referring to it as Pimp Hand.
I am a champion of the lightning dude. I think I can touch a bottle of wine myself, and I will
That's-
grab the wine.
All right, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. I'm kidding. You grab a bottle of wine, and you're holding a bottle of wine. If you'd like, you can go ahead and investigate the bottle of wine.
I would like to investigate the bottle of wine.
Okay, roll investigation.
Fuck, 19.
Okay, with a 19, as you look at the wine, the name seems to be kind of faded, but you recognize the insignia and the label, and it is a rare vintage wine worth about 50 gold pieces to the right buyer.
Oh, cool.
I'll be the right buyer.
God damn.
Dude, like, this is a pretty fancy bottle of wine. We should probably keep this for, like, like a celebration or something, right? Yeah.
She's gonna wake up in the middle of the night. Car's gonna be on her back. Ball.
Well, Finn, why don't you hold on to that? We will celebrate when we get this goddamn statue to these banana hammocks and we get out of here.
What are these banana hammocks
Yeah,
anyway?
actually, I have an
That's
idea.
actually a good question.
Is there been like a painting or like draped over artwork or something like that?
I remember I asked for one when we was in the main room.
Yeah, I
didn't
asked
see
for
it.
one. You haven't checked since.
But we are in the
I
basement.
also rolled a 1 though, so.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Maybe there's some drape over family heirlooms here. Or something.
In this particular room, this wine cellar, no, there isn't. With Fenn's investigation check, you don't notice anything like that. However, the last thing that Fenn does notice is a secret door where the tracks seem to lead.
Oh, dude. Secret.
Secret.
Okay. Let me see. Is this maybe over here? Yeah. I'll try to open it.
Okay. It opens easily enough. The stone wall kind of pivots, like a one of those rotating doors.
Oh, cool.
And you see a torchlit chamber that was once a large cellar, but has since been converted into a living quarters. 10 crude beds stand along the south wall, each with a wooden locker at its foot. A long wooden trestle table, ringed by rickety stools, dominates the center of the room. Metal cutlery, cups, and dirty plates sit atop the table. A cook stove is installed near the table, and evidence of recently cooked meals sits in pots atop it. A large ham hangs from a loop of twine near the stove. A sturdy set of stairs lead to a trapdoor in the ceiling above. There are 2 wooden doors on the east side of the room. There is also 2 bandits and 2 scouts that are sitting there tapping their daggers on their palms. Well, what do we have here?
You would not be the banana hammocks, would you?
Oh, the banana hammocks, eh? No, we killed them what was it now, about 2 years ago?
Oh, no.
Son of a.
No.
Bitch.
Oh yes, love. We're going to fucking kill you too, I tell you what.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
Can I?
really?
Oh.
Insight
Before-
check.
Before he,
Bitch, please.
Roll
can I
insight.
guess? Can I guess Crown of Madness on him?
In a second.
That would be a 16.
He 100% believes it.
Oh.
I will say it's not a surprise thing, so we're gonna go ahead and just roll initiative
Yeah.
because they were standing there waiting for a fight. So
I told you it was Scooby Doo Mansion Mystery.
20.
All right, let's see if this dice hates me today.
okay, so there's
Yeah.
I'm keeping you for now.
okay.
No, I think I know what broke my dice curse. It's the manju. The manju broke my dice curse. Where's that bag at? I need to eat more.
All right, so I need 20 and up.
21.
20.
Who got the 21? I'm sorry. Okay.
Auri?
It won't happen again, but I got it.
Okay, 15 through 20.
16.
I also got a 16.
Roll off.
That's a 5
Me too. I select to go second.
Okay.
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 Did you really roll a 5?
I did, dude.
10 through 15.
I'm sorry, Matty. I gave you my curse for now.
Sorry, who got 10 through 15?
11.
11. Okay. Okay. 5 through 10.
8.
8.
Mhm.
Okay.
Heavy hitters at the end. What?
And that's everybody, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let me turn on some battle music.
Dun, dun, dun.
I think it's this one. Oh no, it's this one.
Turn on some house music.
I do not accompany him this time because she's still scared shitless.
Okay. So, that brings Caranys. You are first.
Hold on. So, yeah, I'm gonna cast Crown of Madness on the leader, dude.
On the one who was talking?
Yeah,
Okay, what's the save?
I don't know. Hold on. Wisdom save against my spell DC,
Which
which is a 15.
Oh wow, natural 16 for a 17.
God damn it.
wow.
And that was my bad dice that's been fucking me all day, so I guess I was due.
Yeah, I'm gonna like pat Dracula and be like, all right, get in the air, boyo, let's go, come on. And she's gonna stay on Dracula's back and have him move up in the air away in the room.
Okay.
Like, I don't know, as far as he can go. I forget what his range of movement is. Let me look.
Well, it's kind of a cellar, so it's not a really big, really high room. Maybe about like 15 feet high.
She'll go 15 feet up and then another 20 into the room around, like staying on the edge of the wall.
Okay. Amara.
Okay. How close is the leader guy to me?
About 10 feet away. They were kind of like waiting on the other side of that wall. You suspect they probably heard all the fire.
Okay. So they're all kind of bundled up in a corner over in the corner?
Not in the corner. They're in the center of this cellar. It's a fairly large cellar, like as far as like around it, and they're like in the center towards that door to you. So they're not bunched up like in a large group. They're kind of spaced out about 10 feet between them.
So I'm going to take a step, or two, however many steps it's going to take me to get to the guy.
Okay, to get to melee.
Yeah, to melee range.
So 10
and
foot.
I'm gonna hit inflict wounds on him at level 3.
Okay.
And
Go ahead and roll the hit.
I got a 19.
19 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Awesome. Where's the 5d10? Oh, that's nice. 47.
How much?
47. 5d10.
That's incredible.
Get bodied.
Yeah. Amara touches the Cockney gentleman on the fucking nose, and his nose just like goes inside of his head, and brains start pouring through as like black veins spider across his face, and he collapses into a puddle of goo with that kind of damage.
I have to take a step back.
So I heard y'all was talking shit.
You see the I'll say roll intimidation.
Oh yes.
Oh, let me do it.
No, not you, merchant.
Oh, okay.
Ah,
I got a 17 plus 2.
A 19.
17 plus 2.
So a 19 total.
19.
Yeah. Okay. They look rattled. They look fucking rattled. Their attacks are going to be at disadvantage because they are rattled.
That was easy.
As they all look to each other like, oh, what the fuck have we stepped in? Fen, that brings it to you.
Let's party, dudes. I'm going to use bonus action and cast Shield of Faith.
Okay.
No, because they have disadvantage. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to change this up, and we're going to do magic weapon.
Okay.
Yeah. On my scimitar, and I'm going to take a couple slices at, I don't know, closest guy to me.
Okay. Yeah. So one of the bandits is closest to you.
Okay. So my first attack, ouch, is action scimitar plus 6. So, yeah, it's like a 23.
Yeah, that fucking hits.
So why not? Let's because I am the yeah, there it is. I'm gonna use a first level spell slot for Divine Smite
Okay.
because I can. Okay. Fuck. That's 11 points of slashing damage and 7 points of radiant damage.
Yeah, you cut right through that bandit, and yeah, it's just not even a thing.
I will. Can I slice through him and then like go over to the next one and slice it the next one?
Yeah, you have enough movement.
Okay, let's do that. That's a 19.
19 hits.
Do the same thing. That's 10 points of slashing damage and fuck me, dude. 14 points of radiant damage.
Fuck me.
All right, note to self: bandits are too easy. Yeah, you just murder that bandit as he just screams in bloody murder. He says, "My family!"
Fuck your family, bitch.
Well, now how many of you are left? Are you really wanting to die?
Is there anyone left?
There's one dude left.
One dude left.
All right. It should be my turn, right?
Yeah, unless Ben has anything else they can do.
No, I'm good.
All right, yeah, merchant.
Merchant just slowly walks up to him and casts. You know what? I'm going to try to intimidate him because I actually want to get some information. I'm going to do something weird, Brian.
Okay.
I'm going to say, you see what two of them can do to your friends. Would you like to know what I can do? You can drop and we can talk, or I can drop you and we can never have to, and then we won't care.
Roll intimidation at advantage, because he's already been spooked once.
29.
He throws down his weapon, puts his hands behind his head, and drops to his knees. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. I'll tell you anything you want to know.
All right. Well, the killing part is something we'll have to discuss a little later. But I have a very simple question. Where are the banana hammocks?
Well, like you said, we killed them. The bodies are down yonder behind the secret door, not the door you can see. That one's a fake.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very, very good. Have you been the ones chasing the holy men out of this place?
Well,
for the last...
We didn't really have to do much. We we did the magic mouth on the stairs or on the trap door, and a little bit of trickery sometimes with some shutters opening and closing, and really weak-willed paladins and clerics in these parts. I have to admit it. They're very not very sturdy of constitution.
Oh, and then you met me.
You're terrifying. Please stay away from me. I will do anything to make it so you don't touch me ever.
Can I cast Detect Thoughts?
Yeah, go ahead. You cast Detect Thoughts. You just hear the surface thoughts are, please don't kill me, please don't kill me. Oh fuck, I mean way over my head. This is my first day on the job and I've really stepped in it this time.
It's okay. I put my hand on his head. Okay. I say thank you very much for your information. Eldritch Blast.
Roll at disadvantage. Because you're in melee.
Oh yeah, I will take. Well, basically, I'm trying to do a coup de grace. I don't know how you do it in 5th edition, but whatever.
Well, you're attacking him, and if you miss, he's gonna retaliate because clearly he doesn't have anything to lose at this point.
That is a 24.
Yeah, that hits.
And that is a 22.
Yeah, those both hit.
$30 points of damage.
Are you all familiar with the comedian, in quotes, Gallagher?
Yeah.
Because that's what Merchant does to this gentleman's head. There are brains everywhere. I will say, make a dexterity check for me, Merchant, because you fucking deserve this.
Oh yeah, I really do. 12.
With a 12, one of his eyeballs smacks you directly in the forehead.
Can I keep that?
Dude, he was like surrendered, man.
Yeah. Prestidigitation. Let's clean all that up.
You clean it up, but you still feel that warm grape just tapping you on the dome.
Out damn spot. Yeah, know what? Yes. Yes, he did give up, didn't he? Damn shame. Anyway, Merchant walks over to where the bodies were said to be.
So you go to the trapdoor? Or not the trapdoor, sorry, the secret door?
Secret door. I use Mage Hand to open it.
Okay. This area.
If y'all thought a Merchant named Slickback was a good guy, you've made mistakes.
I mean, Kara never thought that, but
okay. As you open the door, you find an uneven, naturally formed cavern about 20 feet in diameter. Yeah, that's what you see.
Oh, that's a little Pixie. She can go down there.
what?
Yaris, our job is to put this statue into the hands of the banana hammocks.
Well,
Where am I going?
Don't know. Down the hole.
Okay.
It's just a cavern, right? Like we can walk down it, right?
Dracula, come on.
We're not going.
Sounded-
I'm following her behind her.
Sounded pretty big.
Well, Dracula has the better fly speed, so I'm gonna stay on his back and I'm gonna make him fly into the cavern as high as he can go, so I don't get shot by whatever might be down there if there's any more bandits.
Okay, so you're leading the way, Caranys?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Dracula is.
Dracula is?
I'm riding on his back.
Okay, so you and Dracula together.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you move forward, you're able to see. Let me pull up what it looks like. It kind of splits into two directions. There's a left path and a right path. However, I would say because you have dark vision as Pixie, correct?
I think so. Hold on. No, but
Okay.
I do like emit a little bit of light.
Yeah, that won't really be enough. So you have a left path and a right path.
Eeny, meeny, miny, which one would I not die first down path? I'm going to choose left.
Left? Okay, you begin traveling down the left path, and after about 15 feet, you notice that there is rubble and debris blocking the way.
I mean, I wasn't wrong with the fact that I might not die going down this way, so I'm gonna turn around and go back down the other one.
Okay. So as you begin working your way down the other way, on the back of Dracula with the rest of the party traveling behind you, you feel something drip onto you and Dracula both. And it begins to burn your skin and your wings and burns Dracula as well. And you both take... Where are
Oh no.
you both take 7 points of acid damage
Oh, what is his HP?
as it's sticking to you and sizzling and burning your flesh, and it continues to burn you.
Well, he pops out of existence. Because
Okay.
that was his hit point total.
So you just see pop as Dracula pops out of existence, and you see Caranys drop into the ground covered in some kind of horrible substance.
Get it off of me! Get it off of me!
Who wants to attempt to react in between turns here? One of you can choose to try to do something to help.
She's like rolling on the ground, like stop, drop, and roll, like she thinks she's on fire.
I got nothing.
What exactly is she covered in again?
You don't know.
Oh, okay. Like, what does it look like?
Do you have dark vision?
Do I?
Carter's gonna stop going
Oh
first.
no, as a changeling you do not. So you really don't.
Really?
I have dark vision.
I do too.
Okay. Those of you with dark vision, you can tell there's some sort of slime that is covering Caranys.
I'm going to take kind of like the end of my shirt, pick up Caranys, and just kind of like do my. It's not gonna feel good, but she's gonna get scrubbed off.
Okay. So Ariala and Caranys both take 8 points of acid damage as the acid eats through your shirt and burns into your hand.
I got 4. I'm at a 4 out of 22.
The acid remains. The shirt didn't do anything. It ate right
Okay,
through.
can I try and prestidigitate it away?
Yeah, that was
So
gonna be
small.
my next thing.
You can go ahead and attempt that.
I will.
Okay. So as you cast prestidigitation, nothing appears to happen.
Who tried?
That's another 8 points of acid damage. I'm rolling fucking super high on
I'm
these.
down.
The acid is
Oh, no.
eating Caranys. She's melting into a pool of acid.
Okay, I'm gonna grab. I'm gonna grab Caranys. To touch her. Does she have a part of her body that's not covered in acid?
Because she's about 4 inches tall? No.
Okay,
All
I
right.
want
Well, then I'm gonna
wanna-
touch her, and I'm going to lay on hands. Her hit point max is 22. I'm gonna lay on hands 22.
Okay.
Aw.
So, Caranys, you come back, still covered in acid,
Screaming.
with screaming as your wounds are healed. And
Can
you
I
take-
like?
Wait, she has to take her damage first.
Yep.
5
Yep.
points
Yeah.
of acid damage.
Do I take that also?
Oh yeah, because you had to touch her. Yes, you do.
Okay.
Okay.
Is
She's still
there- okay, Fouk's gonna pick her up and throw her into her water bottle.
She's shaking.
Yeah.
Fucking crystal light.
Helping, please.
She's drowning
Okay,
now.
I mean, we can fix the drowning. It's okay.
So, Fouk, you grab Caranys and you throw her into your water bottle, and you'll both take 5 points of acid damage
Alright.
as the acid eats through your water bottle and Caranys drops out of the bottom of it. The water doesn't seem to have any effect.
Ryan,
She's rolling on the ground.
Should I be taking this damage now too?
No, because you just touched it. It didn't adhere to you. It's a different rule.
Oh,
Brian,
I don't know what to do.
can I make a roll to know what acid would be neutralized by?
Yes, that is a thing you could do. Go ahead and roll a nature check for me because it is a slime.
I rolled a natural 20, so 23.
Okay, with a 23, you know that any non-magical item that touches it, it eats right through. You know that in order to get rid of it, you need sunlight, any effect that cures disease, any effect that deals cold, fire, or radiant damage.
Get the fuck up.
Tell me that because I can smack myself with a ice knife or something.
Well, hang on. You did your round to make that check,
Yes.
so there is damage. 5 more points of acid damage.
Wait, no.
Can I?
With that information, didn't Flynn actually heal her?
No, he did not cure disease.
I did
Heal.
healing.
Yep.
Yeah. I can
Can I-
cure disease if you tell me to.
I will say, as part of your round, you could have told them that information, so they would all know.
Anyone know how to cure disease?
Yeah. I can.
That.
Yep. Lesser restoration.
Do you have that, please?
Yes, I cast it.
Okay. You cast Lesser Restoration, and the slime kind of turns into almost like charcoal and just crumbles off of Caranys. It blows away.
Whew.
She's just laying on her back, arms splayed out. I should have never left the goddamn Fey Realms. I should have just let the fucking Archfey have me. I shouldn't have stolen the goddamn staff when the season's over and wouldn't be mad at me. She
Wait,
just cried.
what?
Merchant just picks up Caranys and puts her under his hat. And she's had a bit of a day.
Drinking now,
As she
heavily.
should. I want to make a perception check of where that slime came from.
Okay.
I have dark vision, so.
All right. Go ahead and roll perception.
Oh, I'm getting out of that hallway.
Shit. 11.
Ariala is just like, what?
What was the perception check?
11.
11. Okay.
Death of Seasons.
Yeah, with an 11, you have no idea where it came from.
Where in the fuck did that come from?
It's the Archfey, I'm telling you, they came after me.
Yeah,
I don't know,
maybe.
man, but it was totally in that tunnel. Get out of that tunnel.
Do I need to roll a con save for drinking an extreme amount in a short time?
If that's what you choose to do, absolutely.
That is what she's doing right now.
I can't say I blame her.
Merchant will step back, but I want to look down that hallway.
You do have dark vision as a tiefling. I will say, let's see from where you're at now. With your dark vision, you can see that the tunnel curves a little bit, and you catch just a glimpse of another cavern, like another open cavern.
I'm gonna light a torch and I'm gonna go down there.
Okay.
13.
A 13. Yeah, that's a fail. You're not. It wasn't a huge fail, so you're not smashered. But you do have disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws because you're drunk.
That's fine.
Okay.
She's stressed.
So Ariala, you're moving forward.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Fouk will follow.
With a torch.
Okay, so
Followed
Ariala.
by Amara. Hopefully Amara's following them because she is an archaeologist and probably a cryptographer as well. Because I definitely don't know where we are.
Yeah, I am a cartographer. And she is kind of following them, trying to make a map because that's what she does.
All right, so Ariala, as you travel down, leading the pack, a wet splotch drops on you,
Oh.
and you'll take 4 points of acid damage as green slime falls upon you.
Can I say that after seeing everything we just witnessed that
So the reason why you don't get a save is because nobody perceived where it came from. Therefore, nobody knew where or how to dodge it. Merchant was the only one who tried, and he failed.
I did okay, but I didn't want to be like, well, then I'll perceive. But
Well,
that-
I know, but it's the nature of this particular thing in the
okay, no, it's fine.
Did
Yeah.
it just drip on,
Ariala.
yeah, okay,
Yeah.
so I'm right behind her. Can I see where it came from?
Roll perception. I'll give you advantage
Yeah,
because you were
there you
right
go.
there.
Yeah.
Alright.
4, you said?
4.
Not 20.
Nat 20. Okay, with a nat 20, you could see a little bit of residue on the cavern ceiling with the torchlight. It just glistens, so it appears that it did come from the ceiling of the cavern. And I'll give you, now that you have torchlight, that you don't see any more. There only appears to have been the 2 patches. Is somebody going to do something to help Ariala?
I cannot. I am all out of those spell slots.
Well, it was that stone, y'all. Ariala just accepts her fate.
I stick my hand out the little hole in Slickback's hat that I made before with my dagger and hold out the bottle of wine.
Amara will take...
What were the other things, Slickback? A merchant named Slickback. What were the other things that can kill this thing?
It was Brian.
It was sunlight, any effect that cures disease, or any effect that deals cold, fire, or radiant damage.
Oh,
We can do that.
Fouk has fire.
Fouk
Also, that's Fey wine, by the way, Brian, that she just gave Ariala.
Oh no, we'll get to that in a second. We'll get to that in a second.
So,
what was somebody doing to help?
Fouk will burn it away, burn it off.
Okay, what are you using to burn it?
It's okay. We can heal her.
What?
Yeah, but I can't
Burn it, Fouk.
fireball, so...
No, not fireball. Like, you know,
What's the...
like burning hands or something.
Don't have those! I have big fire! I got firebolt. It's I have a cantrip for that.
Merchant lights a torch and whacks at it.
Roll to hit.
That's
This man hit Ariala on their head.
Well, okay. So before you roll, who's actually doing this? Because you only get one in between rounds. So who's doing the attack? Is it Merchant or is it Fouk?
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
I mean,
I'll let Fouk do it because it's Fouk will.
Do you have to use a spell slot for yours?
I'm lighting a torch and hitting
Oh.
it.
Well, no, Fouk's not letting you do that. That's an insult to Fooks everywhere.
That's a fake Fouk fire.
All right. So Fouk, go ahead and roll the hit with fireball
Okay.
or firebolt.
Fireball?
Firebolt.
No, fireball. Okay.
Get rid of the acid.
So that's a 19.
Does 19 hit Ariala?
I don't think so, actually.
Oh my god, girl.
Oh, no. Okay, yeah, 17. All right.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. There you are. Ooh. That would be 15 damage.
Why did you say ooh? This is damaging Ariala.
My first dice rolled an 8. I was excited. Okay.
So Ariala, you take 15 fire damage. However, the acid itself, it turns almost into a fine mist as the heat of the flame burns it away.
Takes another swing of that wine, man.
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Oh.
Kara only drinks Fey wine.
That's fine. I have Fey ancestry.
But it's like this much, right?
This much.
It doesn't take a lot with Fey wine.
A half of a quarter of a shot.
But I do have Fey ancestry. It is,
and your
the
DC and your DC reflects that.
Yeah. What is DC Constitution? You said.
I didn't tell you what the DC was yet, but I will tell you it's a 10.
No, I'm at Constitution, right?
Yeah, Constitution saving.
I rolled a 19 anyway.
Yeah, so you're fine.
That would have been a 24.
Yeah, you got a warm buzz. It's keeping you warm and making you feel a little bit better about almost being eaten by acid and then fire bolted.
Can I have it back, please? I need more.
Here, Ariala, allow me to help you heal some of that damage.
It's fine.
I
just
that is
through the night.
10 points of healing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so how far do we have to go now?
Not very much further.
Okay.
You guys are about to round the bend into the very next cavern.
Okay, what I would like to do is, because he has the torch lit, I'm going to use Control Flame, and I want to create kind of like a bubble above them, just to be safe.
A bubble of fire.
Above fire.
What's the how far can you stretch a flame with control flame?
That's
5
like,
feet.
5 feet.
5 feet in one
feet.
direction. Yeah.
So you can cover whoever's in the lead with flame.
All right, Ariala then.
Okay. So you put like a little flame umbrella over Ariala. She looks like a
Yep.
demonic Mary Poppins.
It's the
That's-
Feywild.
That's hot.
That's what she thinks.
She thinks it's the Feywild.
Yes.
It's
Maggie,
like
that's
so-
hot. You're fired.
So
It's like
At-
soju.
Thunder Twin.
as you all continue on deeper into these caverns to discover what lies beneath and to find the bodies of the banana hammocks, that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Goddamn Scooby-Doo murder man shit.
Oh,
Would
wow.
have gotten away with it too if it wasn't your stupid meddling kids and your dumb dragon.
Oh, well, thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out with us on Surrender Your Booty. Now is the time where we give a good 5 to 10 minutes to do a quick Q&A. So if you have any questions for the cast or myself, now's the time to get them out of the way.
Kara and the whole laying on the ground. I should have never stole.
Thank you, Arcanist. I'm glad you loved it. It was great to have you here. Hopefully you can tune in 2 weeks when we come back. Gabe asks, what made me use the flesh-eating grubs, Brian? Actually utilizing the module. That was there. That one I wish I could take credit for, but I can't. That said, when I saw rock grubs, I got really excited because I love them because they're horrifying and awful.
Yeah, they're awful.
No.
They're so awful.
No.
You know,
That's the phobia right there. That's the goddamn phobia. Like bot flies, I can't even watch those videos.
it was like I saw a video of somebody pulling a parasite from a wasp, and I was just like, the whole time. It was like a giant tapeworm. It was awful. That's what those things remind me of.
I
See,
hate
now,
tapeworms, I can't.
I can't look at a drawing of a spider, but that it doesn't bother me at all.
I don't do parasites.
Really?
I don't do
Yeah.
parasites. I can't do it.
I will say it's
Like-
incredibly lucky that Fouk decided to use fire like she would use anything else, but still, because that's like the one thing you need to do to keep them from burrowing deeper. And once they get inside, it's pretty much over unless you cut your own arm open.
I mean, it's like intellect devourers.
Things are
Once
the
they get in, your
worst.
character's fucked. So
Yep.
That's fucking terrible.
See, it's a good thing that God told Fouk to burn things.
That's accurate.
Yes.
Yep.
I like how everybody was like, "Oh, I'll firebolt him. Oh, I'll fireball her. Oh," and she's like, "I whack with the torch." I thought, this motherfucker just took my torch from my hands.
Gabe asks, is Caranys just looking to make an undead servant because she wants someone to do all her work?
no, she needs a meat shield because the Archfey are after her, except for Oberon. Even though she stole something from Oberon, she's in the Archfey protection program, and so she needs a meat shield.
She thinks that Oberon's okay with her.
Did
Sure.
you say the Arts Fate Protection Program? No,
That's amazing.
triggered, full triggered.
Yeah, she's part of app.
She's in the Archfey protection program. It came with a flask that never empties, full of Feywild to keep her complacent.
Yes.
Let's see. Gabe asks, what did Fouk tell BBFV1 that he let her travel alone to Saltmarsh?
Oh no, there wasn't a conversation like that. Like the way I imagine it is just John showed up and took Fouk. Like,
Oh no. Maybe.
There's some that's slight canon. We kind of discussed how you ended up where you ended up, but
yeah.
perhaps we shouldn't spoil it just yet.
Yeah, exactly.
Gabe asked, does Merchant own a brothel somewhere in the Forgotten Realms?
Probably.
Brothel is it's such a defining term. I own a location where people can have all their fun in a safe, healthy environment for a nominal fee and maybe some ass.
All right, Gabe asks, do you have to change classes too when rolling a new personality, Matty?
Yeah, because each personality has its own class. There's 12, so one for each of the main classes. I have I rolled ridiculously good ability scores. So I have a dumb stat, which is wisdom. So my cleric and my druid are bad clerics and druids. You know? But like yeah, like yeah. I mean, I did not get to introduce a new one tonight. So we still only have met half of them. So
Really like Step though.
no, it's but I follow the role, and I change the position of the characters each time. So it's just, so it's like just mixes it up.
I think a little less than half actually. I've been keeping track. So we have your main,
6.
which is 6. Have we met 6?
Yeah,
So
because there's
I got your country
Stephen,
board. Yep, Stephen.
there's Steffi.
Steffi. That's what I'm missing.
Steffi's the warlock, and then Steps the rogue. We met Stevers the druid, and Evie last time, and then Finn again. So, yeah. But
Evie was fun.
What,
There's-
Oh, I got that Stephanie. That's why. So I
oh
have
yeah,
Steven, Stephanie, Evie, and Finn. Who am I missing?
Stevers, the druid that I used my the voice I gave
Yep.
for my dog.
Yep.
Who actually yelled at you, I think we're going to have to kill some of these people.
Oh yeah, that one. They got mad at me
Yeah.
for setting the
It was
corpses
like the
on
first
fire
episode.
through the
It was just like because there's burning corpses walking into the forest.
After I
houses on
George
fire.
Washington the corpses across the ocean. Yeah.
I mean,
Valley Forge. I forgot about that.
All right. Gabe asks, after becoming a vampire, was Amara okay outliving her family or sad about it?
I think she was probably, she went through that vampire stage of like, don't care, don't give a fuck, and then she got bored.
I think you just turned your mic off somehow.
Oops.
Oh, there we go.
Because I hit the space bar apparently.
Oh.
And I don't know that she really thinks of her like family. I don't even know that she would remember that far back. Like maybe she does, but like I think she made her own family and got bored with living in like the whole vampire nest culture. So that's how she got out. And here she is now. So now I don't think she misses her family. I'm not even sure she misses the vampires she made per se. She's just whatever. She's a pretty cool vampire. She's indifferent to the fact she's immortal. She's like, oh, I'm a human, but I'm a human with cool, like, I'm gonna be cursed forever, so might as well enjoy it.
Alrighty. Gabe asks, will Ariala hate all males now after what her ex-boyfriend did to her?
She already does. I don't know all, but yeah, pretty much.
He likes Dracula.
I feel as if Merchant
Yeah.
is helping to smooth over Ariala's.
Merchant, yeah.
Yeah, definitely
Merchant.
bringing.
All right.
Jesus, not adding to the case there.
We'll make this last question. It'll be a round table. I'll have each of you answer. Gabe asks, which party member does your character like least in the party? Let's start with Stephen.
Stephen doesn't dislike anybody. That's the nature of Stephen. He actually sees a good he sees a benefit and a use in everyone. I think if anything, this particular journey to the house and all that stuff, because he was around a lot longer than usual, I think he was starting to question whether Caranys is actually useful at all. I think that would be like the best closest answer for Stephen is like, I don't know if this Pixie is very useful in anything.
The dice
And
just hate her today.
that's kind of like where he kind of judges things, like because he's just, he's not good, he's not evil, he's just, how do you help?
Yeah, and for clarification, like least doesn't have to be anywhere near hate. It
Yeah.
can just be least favorite.
But, I think that would probably be Steven's pick, just because everyone else has shown a lot of, usefulness. And the Pixie has, this weird Dracula dragon, and she's just always drunk, and never doing her job.
Oh my god, he's literally Dracula.
Yes.
Like the Rob Zombie song. It just fucking clicked when Matty said that.
You know that now
Oh.
when she brings him back with the Find Familiar spell
His-
again, that she's just going to be using Minor Illusion and playing Dracula in the backyard.
His voice just changed. His
There it
voice
is.
just changed.
The Rob Zombie now.
Yep. I'm going to have to practice that one because that one's going to hurt. Amara,
is.
your least favorite.
I think Amara's least favorite, and it's mostly because she's doesn't like the way he treats women, and so it's
Lamar's face.
I mean, there's been more than one occasion where, I'm in character, she'd send him flying across the room with some shadow bolt or something, and I go, no. Have a conversation with the character, be like, he's our friend. So, yeah. I don't think Amara hates him. I think it's just more like, oh, you're like one of those people. If she had telekinesis, she'd be flying every 5 seconds.
This fucking heel.
I was just waiting to see how long he was going to do that for. I wasn't sure. I didn't know if we were going to be here all night or if it was just going to go for another 30 seconds. Really hard to tell. Caranys.
She's sort of like Stephen in the regard of who is useful to her and who is not. To be honest, Amara is probably the least useful to her. Because she also tries to rival Dracula in Who's the Top Band, and she doesn't like that. There's only one vampire for her, and it's Dracula. She thinks Amara is just like a child compared to Dracula, not in a harsh way, but more childlike, and she likes that dark, big bad evil guy. But yeah, no, her is a usefulness thing. Merchant's got his uses, and Stephen's got many uses, and Fouk can burn things, and Ariala just keeps saving her ass, so she wants to keep her around. And yeah.
But Amara drives your boat.
Amara does drive the boat, but she can fly.
Amara's very useful.
She's
Amara
useful.
does stuff that's helpful.
She's useful, but not to Kara's goals, if that
Yeah,
makes
well,
sense.
I mean,
Which nobody
does
knows
she
what
not-
those are.
Does she not heal Kara? Because Kara keeps going down,
Everybody keeps healing Kara.
Amara has been
I mean-
squished to a bug,
You have the HP of a fly.
No,
For some
like
reason,
I said, she doesn't hate her.
How are you not more dexterous? Honestly.
No, so Caranys somehow keeps ending up at the front of the pack somehow, and then just makes very poor life choices.
I
No,
wonder
look,
the same fucking
listen.
thing.
Listen, I want to tell you exactly why those life choices keep happening, and they're all. God damn it, they're all right. God damn it. They're all...
If we
Okay,
ever
I am
meet-
mailing you some dice.
Don't
I'm
do it.
mailing
She's
some dice.
cursed. It will-
Maddie, there's 50 d20s in here. Do you remember
Whatever.
the session of the Tal'Dorei game where I,
I know,
literally rolled
I
every
know.
d20 I have?
I know. I'm gonna try though. I'm gonna try.
Do you need my address?
Don't curse your own dice.
Flash it across the screen. Chat, I need dice donations.
I've got I've got dice for giveaways and stuff like that still. So yeah, I'll send some.
All right,
Thanks.
Fouk. Fouk.
Fouk love all her friends.
but
No, there's nobody Fouk doesn't like.
That's actually
Fouk-
very fair and accurate.
God
Yeah.
is her
Became
favorite,
friends
though.
with Strahd.
you know what?
Yep.
Fucking
Like-
forgot.
Yeah.
All right then, Ariala.
Fouk don't know what you're doing. I don't know. Who do you think?
Here we go again. Another 20 minutes we'll never get back. Oh, I know how to cut it short.
Yes.
Merchant, who's yours?
I actually don't know, to be honest with you. At this point, as far as the least liked, doesn't mean doesn't like, it's Fouk. Simply because there's no way to pimp Fouk that would not cause merchant to get
Wait. So you thought of ways to pimp out the Pixie, first of all.
Yeah. And no, by the way, pimping people out doesn't mean in a sexual context. It just means you have to be sold to perform an action. You can pimp out carpenters, gardeners, all sorts of things. I don't know of anyone in this world that needs a demolitions expert at all times.
You know the wrong people. My
I know
Clearly,
the-
you've never been to Burning Man.
No, I don't. So everyone else has a selling point and can be pimped out. But I think if Merchant tried to pimp Fouk, it's not that he couldn't get her a job or get paid. I think the return policy would be too much of a pain in the ass.
I mean, that's fair. Ideally, the dream person that a pimp would want turn into anything,
Right.
but
Like
then you apply
Dollhouse.
that it's Fouk.
It's
No,
Fouk.
but the Norman read his face, and then someone has to come back. It's like, we had a great time, but then everything went on fire, and I said I
Okay.
wasn't her friend, and shit just went south.
Oh,
But once again, Ariala is necessary for navigation.
Sorry.
Oh, great, you broke Quinn.
Kara is great. Is basically a parrot to Kara's pretty much Iago for Merchant at this point. It gets pissed off, it flies around, it does mischief, but at the end of the day it comes back and sits on my evil ass shoulder.
God damn it, Yaga.
Zazu.
Zazu, sorry.
No. She's not proper enough to be Zazu, first of all.
I just want to meet the client. So, the hooker, like, we're not friends. Like, we're all friends. It's like, no, we're not. It's fucking creeper.
Fucking Noman read us in a thong saying we're friends.
No, it's Mini Strahd in the song.
Oh,
yes.
oh.
Oh.
This whole stream's out of order.
That is the stream ever in order. We have a pixie, a changeling, a vampire, a pimp, the mermaid who's confused, and Stephan.
A tiefling pimp, don't forget about that.
Race doesn't
Watch
matter.
the stream.
Oh god.
We
Oh
melted
god. Just tell her we're not friends. Things went sideways, man.
I told her we weren't friends, and she threw things on fire, and then a fucking pixie appeared out of nowhere and made it worse.
Let me tell you one thing. She'll be whoever you want to be. She'll do whatever you want, but make sure you never say you are not friends. If she asks, just say yes and move on.
Listen, I'm not paying for a friend. I'm paying for some ass.
You
I don't
won't pay
care.
for your life if you don't say that.
She'll turn into Midi Strahd on you.
Oh my god. That's just
You're gonna
imagine.
lose.
Oh, God,
You're
I
gonna
love
lose
Take
that thing.
Oh god. I have to make this a skit. I have to make this a
Oh
skit.
god, this is coming now. I know it. I can feel
Oh,
it.
something is.
I can feel it
No.
in my soul.
Sorry.
Guys, He hurt his rib, man. Like, stop making him laugh.
This hurts
man.
so much.
After his medicine right now.
Oh my
Oh
I'm
god.
sorry.
Oh, it's cutting
Oh,
right through the fucking
He's
painkiller.
red.
Oh, Brian. Okay. All right.
Guys,
All right.
I
Come on,
promise
guys.
you now.
With that, thank you so much for hanging out with us on Surrender Your Booty. Uh,
You know who we are.
we're gonna go ahead and say our goodbyes before I pop a fucking rib at a place and it like punctures my fucking lung or something. Let's start tonight with Matty.
Hey, folks. I'm Matty, aka So Matty Games, and I play D&D here on every other Monday, every Wednesday, and every Friday. And yeah, and I have scheduled like my first So Chatty for since like November, I think it was. So
it's been a while.
March 14th, 2 days after my birthday. I'm going to sit down with some great people like EMK Hansen and D&D, and I forgot the screen names. Oh, Mr. SM. I'll get that to you. There's going to be a flyer tonight. But they're from the Games Tavern, a new channel over there that I helped make some art for. And yeah, we're going to be hanging out, and it'll be nice to do that again. And of course, Sonarware and stuff. But Brian sells that a lot better than I do.
I'm really good at it. It's almost
Yeah.
like I've been doing it for a while.
So, but you know, like I'm wearing one of Kerry's here, you know, for that fantastic podcast that they do. And yeah. Hot.
All right.
Yeah.
I love you, Brian.
I love you too, Matty.
That was the funniest image. Brian was trying to show his shirt, and then you had Auri like lifting one up, and so it looked like Brian was standing up for a minute.
Well, like I took it off. It got hot, but like you know, I mean, it's a hot shirt.
I know, but Brian like was trying to show his, so you lifted up the sweatshirt. It looked like Brian's.
Just call me Long Cat. Misty, where are you on the internet?
Hi.
What are you working on?
I am mcharm021 on Twitter. I am over on Impact RPG. We will be there on Wednesday at 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, which is 9 o'clock Eastern. We're doing Ladies' Night, and we're starting our once monthly campaign. So this is session 0, where we have no idea what we want to play. And I keep saying I'm not going to be a paladin, which means I'm going to be a paladin. And I have a podcast that I'm kind of writing. It's going to kind of turn into like a sort of like a D&D like story, and like tons of other stuff that are just sitting there. So anyway, something else.
All right, Auri.
Hi, I am Auri. You can find me pretty much everywhere at _lady_Auri. I do D&D and art, mainly art. I do freelance art if you want art for your game or your characters or your Twitch channels or your butt or whatever you need me to do the art for. I think that sounded like I said butt, but I meant book.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you said butt.
I mean, I'll draw you a butt tattoo, but not right now. No, I do all the art and stuff, and that's gonna come back to bite me later. I can already see the look on Maddie's face. But
Hey man, we just talk. I mean, that's all we talk about. Is
there's a
butts,
whole
so
channel in Maddie's Discord that's no. I mean, it was
the
at one
entire
point.
Discord is just about butts.
It's
really.
just butts, all butts. But yeah, you can find me here on every other Monday night for this with Cara. I do have this lovely character right here, who is my guest character for the Where Does the War Start for the Wednesday game on this channel. But she's dead right now. So, she's not there right now because she's dead. But yeah, we have Strahd on my channel on Saturday nights, not every week. We just have to do that when we're ready to play. But Shadows and Starlight, the Fae game that I run on my channel, is coming back on Thursday nights, Thursday this week at 9 o'clock Eastern time on my channel, which is the Lady Auri on Twitch. So, Fae fuckery abound.
All right, Kerry.
Yeah, you can catch me every Friday on the same channel that I game with Quinn as the DM and Matty as the other player. Lamar, are you guesting with us again next Friday? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, yes, we got a confirmation. So you can come check us out there. I think we now start at 7 p.m. PST.
That would be nice.
Yeah, okay. That's the goal. And then other than that, you can catch me on Twitter and DeviantArt under the name Shrieky. You can also find my new Special Makeup account, Shrieky FX on Instagram. I have a big project that's kind of in the works there. So definitely go check that out if you're interested. Other than that, we have the Nerdy Point of View podcast as well that I do with Lamar and Brian. I'm sure Brian will go into that into way more detail than I'm willing to give right now because my brain is mush. So, yeah. And also, as Matty mentioned, I have designs on sonerdwear.com. They help out a friend of ours, so go check that out. And because I also have a thing of Matty's here, I'm just going to show off these pants that don't get enough mentions because they are super comfortable and beautiful, and I love them.
I have a store on there too, by the way. I just keep forgetting to advertise it.
It's hard to remember everything.
It is. I have a banana hammock shirt on there, by the way.
Schrodinger's Pixie.
Schrodinger's Pixie.
It's
Banana
beautiful.
hammock.
How is that not a band name?
I don't know, but I want it to be.
It has to be.
Alrighty, Quinn.
We can make a band.
Yeah, Threads of Fate, now at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time every Friday. I got a new job, which is the reason for the hour change. And it's keeping me up, and I'm very late. Well, not very late, but just, yeah. And so I kind of need time to just get to work from here. So 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Every other Thursday is Myth of Malachor. Not Myth of Malachor. That's my fuck up. And you could come watch us currently over at Dumpstack Charisma, and then it'll come to us in around June-ish, I would say. Yeah? I'm gonna give it June.
Something like that.
Yeah, something like early June. And then when I'm not here every other Monday, yeah, just follow me on I'm not really on Twitter anymore. Yeah, you could always just find my stuff here. On Soulbear RPG.
Alrighty, Lamar.
Over to you, Brian. Or Lamar.
Yep, Lamar.
Hello, everyone. My name is Lamar the Con Guy. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram. Also here every other Monday playing Surrender the Booty. Every Wednesday playing Tal'Dorei World of Chaos. And I am a guest on Fridays. Threads of Fate. Playing Nanra. Man. You can also find me at conventions, which is why I'm called Lamar the Con Guy. Other than that, yeah.
You sounded like you had to poop that entire time.
I actually did that for the first time without destroying my throat.
I would check your pants, though.
Yeah, right? All right. As always, speaking of pants, Surrender Your Booty is proud to be sponsored by SoNerdwear.com. It's what the nerds wear. Go to SoNerdwear.com, use the discount code SoulBear, get yourself 10% off your order of cool, geeky gear like us. Yeah. If you haven't done that already at the beginning of the show, you still got plenty of time. The night is young and you're so beautiful, to quote one of my favorite movies of all time. With that, I have been your Dungeon Master or your Pirate Captain, Brian Penaloza. You can find, I always forget to call it that. You can find me on Twitter at Captain Sugarbear. That's at CPT Sugarbear. You can find me as one of the hosts of the Nerdy Point of View podcast. We don't have an episode this week. Unfortunately, we had some technical difficulties that are holding it back. But we will come back very, very strong. And hopefully my computer won't eat another episode. So, look forward to that. I don't know. Just follow me on Twitter. That's where you'll find all my shit. With that, we appreciate everybody who hung out with us tonight. We hope to see you Wednesday for more Tal'Dorei World in Chaos. But with that, have a great night.
Thank you, fam.